Hello, everybody. Welcome to a new series. This is the Journey Between Worlds series. They are self-contained adventures that will, that sometimes, most of the time, will probably have the same casts. Sometimes more, sometimes less. But we do these when games get canceled, like tonight. A game got canceled, so we're doing this, and it's gonna be great. I am once again going to announce that I have a debut on the 17th. And and if you folks want to watch, I will be making a similarly small setting to the one that we're going to be playing in tonight, and an adventure that will be free to download off of patreon.com/misshuffy, where it's basically just going to be released for free as a PDF probably, or a zip file for everybody to download the maps and the setting and kind of the lore documentation of that setting. It's probably going to be in a like text file via like Notepad, because I don't own, or maybe a Google Doc. It's probably going to be a Google Doc now that I think about it. It's just going to be a link to a Google Doc. But yeah, we're gonna have fantastic and fantastic time that day. It'll be great. Thank you everybody for being here. I appreciate it. And if you want to support the channel, you can subscribe. If you have Twitch Prime, if you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe one creator for free with Twitch Prime, and if you could throw it my way, that would be fan-fucking-tastic. And if you also want to support the channel and you don't want to give Amazon your money, you could always go over to throne.com/paladinbell, which is in my chat right now, and donate to things. We're trying to get an electric bike funded so you bitch can get around. So it is what it is. Without further ado, and with no more gilding the lily, we're gonna go head over and say hi to my players. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
How are you all this evening?
Yippee. I'm doing. I may sound like someone has rattled my speaking voice, but I am here.
But yeah. And Huffy, how are you doing?
I am here, and I am excited to play a game.
Fantastic. I am glad. We're gonna go ahead and let everybody introduce themselves and their characters this evening. And
do we want to introduce our characters yet?
Well, no, not yet. We're gonna let you introduce yourselves, and
that's
then
what I thought.
Introduce your characters. But yeah, we're gonna start actually since you have gone. Introduce yourself, please, and thank you. Where can we find you, and where we can find you outside of my lovely D&D table?
Hi, everyone. I'm Lynx. I'm cool with any pronouns, and I go by Quark Lynx wherever you socialize your medias, including here on Twitch.
Alrighty, thank you. And then we're just going to go down the table. Boyd, why don't you introduce yourself and your character, please?
Hi, my name is Jester or Void. You can call me either or. I go by he, him, or its pronouns. I stream on Twitch as Beckoning Void. You can find me here. Probably some other social medias. I'm not on Twitter anymore. I'm on Blue Sky. I can't remember the handle though. I'll probably just give it to Bo eventually. But yeah. Hi, I'm Void. I'm here. I'm queer. And I am better than I sound. That's it.
Fantastic. And finally, Miss Huffy, if you could introduce yourself and your character, please.
I will not be sharing my character just yet.
Oh yeah.
I will,
Sorry, it's a habit. Force a habit.
Yeah, I am Miss Huffy. I'll be playing nobody. Shush. And my pronouns are she/her. And you can find me at twitch.tv/Miss Huffy. Oh.
Okay. Thank you, everybody. We're gonna do something a little different for the beginning of this particular campaign. We're gonna introduce the setting. I'm gonna go ahead and introduce the Nyx Coast, a small, isolated world that beyond the borders of this sea, of the Whispering Sea, is nothing but mist. And beyond the borders of what you can see on screen is nothing but endless mountain ranges, known as the Teeth of the World, or the Hands of the Earth. The lore of this world is essentially 4 great divine powers came together to create a world of at the time whimsy and magic, and over time the names of those divines have been lost to the history of the world. None who still live remain that know their names, and all those who revere them only know them by their titles. The titles of these gods are as follows: the Lady of the Bulwark, Patron of Paladins, Shield of the World, Mother of Empathy and Kindness; the Veiled Empress, Dame of the Eternal Passing, Lady of the Cold Hand, Beloved by the Sun, the Moon Scythe; the Queen of the Sky, the Watcher of the World, Burning Lady, Mother of all Dragons, the Roar that Shattered the Sky; and the Deva of Creation, the Earth's Fists, the Hands that Hold the World, the Mother of Nature itself, the Vine that Strangles the World. Though these 4 divines came together to create the Nyx Coast. And in a small town in the center of the Nyx Coast, we pan in to the village of Threshold. A small town of about 500 to 600 people, depending on the amount of travelers that are in that particular week to month. It is a quiet, sleepy town on the edge of the Great Boar Forest, and this is where each of you wake up in the Part and Parcel Inn. We pan over to Lynx. We're gonna have you introduce your character first.
Okay.
And for a very specific reason, we're gonna have you introduce your character first.
All
Victor,
right.
if you wouldn't
Mhm.
mind describing yourself and tell the audience your full name.
Okay. So, my character is a fairly short, pale young man, about 20 years old. He's got eye bags for days, a light lilac color to his irises, dark jet black hair streaked with white, with poor posture and poor fashion sense. He looks unhealthy and tired. He's kind of scrawny. And he has cat ears on his head.
Mm-hmm.
His name is Victor Velakovich. And I don't know how many of you know what Curse of Strahd is, but he's from Barovia, which is interesting. But yeah, he has cat ears and claws and little sharp teeth and slit pupils and, again, interesting fashion sense.
Yeah. Victor, you awake in a plush feather bed. It's probably nicer than you've slept in a while. The room around you does not smell of kind of the smell of Barovia. It's not quite death, but like
Damp, mildewy.
Yeah, it smells of roasted apples and the crisp autumn leaves, and shining in through the window as the curtains of your room are open is the sun.
So the curtains are open?
Someone opened them.
And it's really bright out?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so as someone who's never seen the sun before, I think waking up, realizing groggily, wait, it's really bright. Why is it so bright? Window, bright light? Is something on fire? Groggily gets up and steps towards the window to look outside.
Okay. As Victor looks outside,
Mhm.
the chambermaid that was in there, old younger woman, around age 20, halfling, she kind of goes, good morning, I didn't mean to wake you. I'm just, this is my job every
Ah.
day.
Oh, hi. Who are you?
My name's Matilda. I work here. You're in, a friend of yours paid your bill, so.
A friend who.
Halfling woman, about yay tall, black and white hair.
Where am I?
You're in the Villager Threshold on the part and parcel inn.
Okay. What's threshold?
It's a small
Where's that?
town in the center of, like the main thoroughfare, coming from the barony of Nyx.
The barony of Nyx.
Maybe I should go get your friend. Just give me one moment. And she'll scuttle out of the room, and into the room comes a familiar face to Victor, as of late, someone who you watched get mauled by wolves and then shot in the throat. Belle, the halfling paladin, Isabel Woodsheart walks through the door and goes, "Morning, Vic."
Yeah, I think ears perked, pupils blown wide, pointing, teeth bared, going,
You!
Uh-huh.
Wait, hold on.
Uh-huh.
You died.
I told you I was immortal.
Am I dead too?
No, you're in a different plane of existence.
That's why it's so bright.
Yes, you are no longer in Barovia. Congratulations.
Because I'm dead.
You're not dead.
Oh, I always knew
Literally,
that happened.
you are literally just in another plane of existence. You got out of Barovia. See the sun? And she'll gesture up to it. Don't look at it too long. It'll burn your eyes out.
he looks very confused, but he looks at the sun for a couple seconds too long and then squints and does that face that cats do when they smell something bad or get too close to something too hot.
Yeah, I told you.
He looks very befuddled.
I told you you shouldn't stare at it too long. Good morning, by the way.
Why does it sting?
Because if you look at it too long, it'll begin to burn your eyes. Because it's a giant ball of fire. That's what the sun is.
Okay, I knew that logically.
Okay, so you expected staring into a bright light, that bright with that many lumens of light to not burn your eyeballs.
Well, when you stare at a fire, it doesn't burn.
If you sit close enough to that fire, it does. So imagine,
The books have always said that the sun is very far away, though.
yes, the sun is very far away, but it's so intensely hot that even us being as close as we are, it burns.
I will have to investigate this further.
Oh, you can. There's an observatory in the barony of Nyx, but first, I need you to do me a favor.
Wait, hold on. Before favors, where am I? What is Nyx? What is
Okay.
uh
Right. That's
Threshold.
something I should do. And she walks over and she slides a map open onto there's a little like bedside table, and she goes, and it's the world map, and she goes, "This is the Nyx Coast. It's a small, almost pocket plane, but it's a full-on plane of existence. It's just kind of small. It is.
Is that an ocean?
Yeah, that's an ocean.
Huh.
It's massive, as a matter of fact, and past that is the mist that dropped you off in the middle of the sea, which I was waiting to
God
get
damn
you
it.
from. It's not the same mist as the one from Barovia. This one seems to be benevolent.
I don't trust that, but I guess I'm not in Barovia anymore.
No, far from it.
Huh. Okay. That's gonna take a minute.
Yeah, I figured.
Mm-hmm.
So something else I should warn you about. As you can probably tell, your cat's nowhere to be found. If you want to. Usually...
Oh yeah, when she says that, he immediately ears perk back up again, eyes go wide. He literally spins around in a circle,
Yeah.
looking for his warlock familiar.
Hold on. Before you, freak out.
Where's Felix?
He's downstairs. But before you go,
Okay.
Now he
Hold
starts
on.
walking.
No, she like stands in front of the door. Wait.
He's doing that cat thing, like trying to lean under her arm or over her shoulder and like tilting his head.
When you go down there, I need you to understand that things are not the same. You have lost access to your patron, so it may be an adjustment period when you see him.
I could tell waking up that the magic here felt weird as hell.
Yeah, that's another thing. I have a book for you to study.
Yes. Thank you. Oh, yes, books. Fuck yeah. Okay.
And she will hand him, like, it's a small little tome. She goes, the magic here works on a system known as Fellscript, or did I call it Fellscript? I think I called it Fellscript. Fadescript. It works on a system known as Fadescript. You need to study that alphabet to be able to read and use spells here. Your spells will work out of your spell book, and they can be transcribed into, I guess Old Baylock's what you used.
No, I used Victorian script.
Oh, okay, yeah, exactly. This is kind of similar. It's a runic script. It's not super hard to learn. But
considering that the language I made is made of math, I can probably learn a new language in like a week.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe 2.
Exactly. Now, I'm going to let you go downstairs now. But understand, Felix may be a little different than when you were in Barovia.
What is he,
step out
purple now or something?
You'll see. And she'll, like, pat him on the back and let him go.
Okay, yeah, he's looking at the book as he's walking, but he's walking fast. So, like, he's got the book up to one side and glancing through it as he's rifling through pages and, like, walking down the stairs at the same time.
So he would find that about halfway through the book, the pages with things on them end, and the rest of it is literally a spell book.
Oh,
It's a spell book
interesting.
with it's a blank spell book with the runic alphabet as like a, where you reference it.
Okay.
And so before we get downstairs, we're gonna pan over to Huffy.
Hello.
Your character, it doesn't. Again, no knock on the door. The chambermaid just kind of opens your curtains to a bright autumn day. And she just goes.
The goblin in the bed just kind of like buries her head in the pillows, like.
Miss, you have not paid your bill in 3 days.
What's my bill?
You owe about 10 gold pieces worth of food, drink, bath water, and your room and board here.
She's gonna start getting up, grab her hat, put it on. She's gonna look her over and say, "You called me Miss. You don't know my name, do you?"
Nope. I don't know the
Good.
ledgers.
She's gonna run.
So as you run, I need you to roll me DC 10 wisdom save.
Yeah, that's totally fair. I don't know why that was at
9.
advantage.
The chambermaid casts Hold Person. Ma'am, we are all equipped with the ability to cast simple spells. This one was
Look at
taught
you.
to all of us so that we could get people that try to skimp out on their bill.
They teach that to anyone who works here?
Pretty much.
I'd like to start working here.
Okay, that's totally... And she'll dispel the magic. That's totally doable. You just have to speak to the matron downstairs.
Wonderful.
She'll be at the bar.
Cool. She'll dust herself off and head downstairs.
Fantastic.
Grab her bag first. All that good stuff.
And up next, Jess. Your
Yeah.
character, same deal. The chambermaid kind of goes into your room very quietly. Halflings are rather stealthy. And she slowly opens the curtains. It's a bright autumn day. You were not in the nicest of places before, from what I understand.
No.
This is a plush, comfortable feather bed with like a warm comforter and nice soft pillows. It's like sleeping on a cloud. And the room
God.
smells of like apples and cinnamon and like freshly cooked French toast.
God, immediate, like as soon as awake enough to comprehend what's happening, immediately, God, I don't know, it's like, squinting at like, I guess the lady coming in.
Yeah, she opened the curtains and then
Yeah.
dipped. Like she
Yeah,
immediately left.
Door open?
No, door's closed. She closed your door.
So there's a window. There's a window.
There is.
Does it open?
No.
Fuck. Would try to. I mean, okay, we described our little guys, right?
No.
I
You
should
did not.
probably-
You
okay.
did not.
More so me asking. I should probably describe my little dude,
Yes.
my little blurba. So, presumably trying to open up the window, is a 5 foot tall, pale skinned, white haired, like fully black eyed, changeling is what most people would know these little guys as. And kind of like, basic clothing in like a green cloak, and is like fighting like 2 daggers on their hip, currently trying to get this stupid window to open up.
There's
And
a-
it's not working.
You hear from behind you. It's a crank, and it only opens a certain amount.
And turns around.
Leaning against the doorway of your room is a halfling in blue and silver plate armor, black and white hair. This is, Belle, Isabel Woodsheart.
Yeah, it's you.
And she just kind of leans and she goes, "You all right?"
What do you want? What do you want with me?
Well, one, straight to business. You are. I'm looking for adventurers to partake in a small adventure that, if completed, will get you a good bit of money.
Good.
Other than that, nothing.
Can I as a person know this is the full truth and nothing but the truth. But
Yeah,
I,
insight.
however, would like to insight.
Yeah, insight.
Uh,
She's telling the truth.
only like visibly relaxes a little bit. Looks paranoid as fuck. I think catches like a glimpse at like their selves, and just like panic, because number one, this is not a disguise, and I'm just out here in the open like this. Is now eyeing the door.
Okay.
and the woman in the door.
Yeah.
Like in the way that people like Belle's probably encountered enough people who are like trying to get her the fuck
Yeah,
out.
escapees.
Yeah. That's what it is.
Belle just kind of goes, calm down. It's okay. You obviously came from a world that wasn't super pleasant, didn't you?
What do you mean?
She'll kind of step inside, close the door, and walk over to, like, there's a bedside table with, like, 2
Yeah,
chairs. Please have a seat.
You've ever seen like stray animals not used to friendly people?
Yes.
It's like putting as physically as much space as possible. But we'll sit enough to where she can see, but not
So Belle will,
very
once
close.
again, roll out the world map and go, this is the Nyx Coast. You are here, and she'll point to the village of Threshold. In the village of Threshold, small little hamlet in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. You are not where you initially were. You are in a different plane of existence.
I think open, mouth closed. Nods her hair to continue. Still squints. Not as much as before, but still, je ne sais quoi, adjusting.
And she'll, like, slowly roll the map back up and offer it to her, and she goes, here is a world map.
Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
We'll take it after like a goddamn solid minute.
And she
God bless.
and
this
she
woman.
hands Knit 4 separate, they're like drawings. It's really well rendered portraits of just 4 generic people. One's an elf, one's a human, one's a orc, and one is a Goliath. Here's some disguises.
She's nuts. Takes it. I think, and genuinely does not know, like, genuinely does not look like she knows what to do with herself quite at this hot moment.
Now, I will also say, and, Belle will continue, I will also say, you don't need disguises here. You just seem like you were a little freaked out when you looked in the mirror.
Yeah, it's nods. Having a hard time with, like, words.
Mm-hmm.
As one would. When, getting hit by goddamn fancy Chuck Coon.
Yep.
I think we'll look at Belle after a minute. Can I just sit here for a minute and meet you downstairs?
Yeah, you can meet me downstairs. I will ask, don't copy me. Do not disguise yourself as me. Not because I'll be upset, but because you will be jumped. A lot of people. I have pissed off a lot of people in a lot of different planes of existence. So, no matter where you go, probably a bad idea to copy me.
Just a slow nod. Probably wasn't thinking about it at that second, but has locked that information away.
Yeah, Belle, having known several changelings in her life and hung out with a whole bunch of them, a few of them have gotten jumped for pretending to be her. And she's just like, listen, it's not. This is for your own. This is for your own protection. Don't do it.
Dog, I don't fucking care, but a lot of people will try to get your ass.
Yeah. It's that everybody kind of sees Belle and goes, you.
God. Yeah, I think it's just gonna take a seat on the floor and think about shit for like a handful of minutes.
And Belle will kind of go to the door and go, you also probably lost most of your stuff. You've got some basic gear that I left you, but you and the other one that didn't live here. Most of your stuff was lost in translation, so I got you guys some basic adventuring gear.
I think for a second it's nodding and thinking. And then like before Belle leaves, there wasn't another person who looks like me, taller.
Yeah.
Around here.
Well, not around here, but I did encounter him. He's up in the barony of Nyx. He's doing another job for me.
Okay.
He sent me to look for you, as a matter of fact.
She just nods very slowly.
Paladin.
Very
armor.
Yeah.
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 What was his name again?
God, I don't even remember my own name, let alone his.
Yeah.
So
he said he may or may not have slipped a piece of paper with his name on it for you, so in your pocket. So,
okay.
So
Okay.
I'll leave you to it.
Sick. Okay. Thanks.
And again, if you want to open the window, you're probably not going to be able to open it enough to slip out of. But there's a crank, and she'll gesture to like a little crank that opens the window up.
Looks a little disappointed in the face, but nods.
And she'll head downstairs.
Sick. Yeah. Homie's just gonna take a minute.
Okay.
Process.
Pan back over to Victor.
Mm-hmm.
Victor, you get downstairs. And looking around, you don't immediately
he's looking
spot
around
your
the
cat.
floor. He's looking around the rafters because last he saw Felix was a little Leonino that could fly.
Yeah.
So he's like he's walking around like wait.
Like clicking
I said
his tongue.
Leonino.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's going around saying,
Felix, where are you?
And you see a taller tabaxi step off of like a stool by the bar and come over to you almost immediately upon being like you saying that, and he goes, Victor?
Victor looks at the tabaxi in front of him confusedly and then puts on his polite face, which is basically completely flat and looks pissed off.
Mm-hmm.
And he just says,
hi, I don't know how you know my name, but have you seen my cat?
Victor, look at me.
Yeah,
He like gesture
you're
to the fur color on around like the neck and the head.
You do look a lot like him, but he's like this small, wings.
I mean, the loss of the wings was kind of annoying, but yeah, don't have those anymore. Do have vocal cords and the ability to speak now, rather than just, simple concepts.
I think at that point, Victor he goes from confused to surprised to going, like, his face is like, no, it couldn't be. It's like that kind of squinting, appraising sort of look up and down and at the face and noticing the eyes are the same color.
What is something that only Victor and Felix would know?
A lot of stuff, because Felix was there for the past several years and was Victor's constant companion.
Mm-hmm. And he will go, I was there when you complained about your dad. I was there when you tried to teleport out of Barovia and then ended up in the death house. And I was there when you attempted the same spell in the bottom of Castle Barovia that ended us up here.
Holy
The Castle
fucking shit.
Ravenloft.
Felix?
Yeah. Hi.
Wait. Are you Felix or are you Felix?
Felix. Yeah, that's me.
Felix,
The
the
person.
cat, or
Felix, the soul that you bonded with your cat. Yeah.
I think Victor just stands there, completely still, eyes very big. He's very clearly processing, and there's a lot of emotions happening. Like, very quickly. Kind of like all of them. So, EXE Victor has crashed.
And he just kind of gently puts his paws on either side of your face and goes, Victor. Victor, you there? Still in there, buddy?
you're fucking tall.
Yeah, I am. Taller than you.
Wait, were you were there the whole time?
Oh, yeah.
It worked?
It worked. I kept trying to protect you, but I was a cat, so, wasn't super
You were a
effective.
cat.
Yeah.
Oh.
And now I'm still a cat, just a lot bigger.
Well, at least you're a person cat, right? That's got to be
Yeah,
a step
exactly.
up.
It is a very
We can-
big step up. You step up, yeah.
Try and find a fix for that later if you want, but oh my God.
I mean, I'm kind
You're
of gotten
alive!
used. Yeah, I've kind of gotten used to being a cat over the years, so I don't particularly mind this.
Don't?
No, I mean, when you're stuck as a cat for 3 years, you kind of get used to it. Now, at least, I can do stuff. And because of my
Yeah.
natural feline nature, no one's going to blame me when I knock things off of cupboards.
Wait, so oh God, this is so much.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe you're back.
Yeah, me either. I can't believe we're out of fucking Barovia.
God, we're out of fucking Barovia.
And I think Victor kind of falls into one of the stools nearby.
Fucking
Just
Felix
like hand on
catches
his
you.
face, leaning against the bar. He does.
Yeah. You okay?
I was just gonna sit down.
So, so Felix, as a tabaxi, as
Uh-huh.
many tabaxis are, is 6'2", pure muscle all the way down.
And then there's this tiny little Victor's he's a waif of a man, and he's bright red, and he looks so unhealthy all the time. Looks like he has a fever right now.
You really need to start eating more, Vic. Here. And he gently sits you onto the stool. The barmaid said I could work off any other debts we may accrue here, so if you want to get some food.
Oh shit, all my stuff.
Yeah, most of it was lost at sea when that halfling picked us up.
Oh, man,
You were
my
unconscious.
books.
You were unconscious.
I don't remember anything after trying to cast that teleportation spell with the fancy crystals.
Yeah, I woke up here in the middle of the ocean, which, by the way, being that wet with that much fur sucks.
Yeah.
And this halfling in a boat just comes up and goes, "Hey, I'm a friend of your companion there," and picked us both up in the boat and brought us here. You spent 3
Yeah.
days in a mini coma.
3 days?
Yeah, it took us 3 days to get from the ocean to the river that connects to this village.
God, that's the longest I've been out since I had pneumonia when I was like 12 or whatever.
Yeah, I was worried. The halfling
Well,
said she could
not
heal
dead,
you.
so
Yeah, the halfling said she could heal you, and she did. So now you're good. She
well,
also
all right, I
said-
guess we owe her.
She also said to tell you if she hadn't already that she told you so. I don't know what that means, but
She told me so what?
that I'm immortal, Victor. As Belle just walks by and
Blah.
fucking to the fucking seat next to him.
Gosh, you're quiet.
Yeah, that's like my whole deal. I can pop up wherever and you'll never know I'm there.
Right. Yeah, the
I'm-
immortality. Okay,
Uh-huh.
lots happening. There's. Mm-hmm.
I told you it was different. It was going to be different when you got down here. I did warn you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Cool. Give me 3 seconds.
And he puts his fingers on his temples and squints really hard, and like his ears are twitching back and forth. And then he pops back up, takes a deep breath, and just says,
All right. Cool. I'm over it. New place. New people. You're immortal. You're humanoid. Great.
You hungry?
Starving.
And she'll kind of gesture to the barmaid. Fish and chips for this one. And the barmaid will nod and go, do you want 1 or 2 fish fillets?
Fish.
Mm-hmm.
and he looks embarrassed that he just said fish, but like he said it like with his eyes wide and ears back, like a begging cat.
We'll do the mega platter where you get 4 fillets and a basket full of chips. And she goes and makes it's a massive bunch of fried fish and fried potatoes, and she brings it back and sets it down, and it's got like malt vinegar and ketchup and a couple of other condiments for the fish and the chips, and she goes, and this is on your tab, right? Wood's hot? And she goes, yes, it's on my tab.
Victor tries to muffle out some sort of what may have been a thank you, but his mouth is full of fish.
Mm-hmm. This is a fresh caught cod.
Mm-hmm.
And it is very tasty.
I have
Yeah,
expected
he's
Victor.
crazy.
I have expected Victor to try to pull out the fucking Barovian money.
I
Like,
mean,
no, I got it.
You do have.
Does he still have?
I will say you should have like 20 pieces of Barovian coin.
Do I?
Yeah, you should.
I did not put them in my inventory. Okay, well, he hasn't checked what stuff he has on him yet. He just looked at the book, went downstairs to find Felix. So
Yeah.
He's probably now realizing, now that they're talking about money, oh, right, my stuff is gone, right? And then, like, pats his pockets and realizes he does actually have a couple of things.
Yeah, he does. One of them being a knife.
Hell yeah.
If
He has his knife.
A knife!
Just pulls out a knife. No, shit.
Yeah, he pulls the knife out, he looks at it, remembers, oh yeah, that's my knife. I'm glad I still have that, and then puts it away.
It is about that time that Holly's character would probably come downstairs, whose name you have not said yet.
Yeah, that's true. I think she's gonna swing by the counter first.
Yeah, that's where Felix and Victor and Belle are all sitting, and the matron behind the bar is a very tall, orcish woman. So Victor, you've probably also never seen a lot. You haven't seen a lot of orcs. You've seen probably one total. in
He's
all of
seen very
Barovia.
few non-humans.
Yeah. So like, what you see in front of you is an orc. She's 7.5 feet tall, built like a brick shithouse. She is way stacked to like the nines with muscle, and she's wearing like typical barmaid attire and cleaning out a glass. Just a glance around, you can see obviously a goblin. There are some dwarves, a bunch of halflings. The majority of the people in this room are halflings. a couple of elves, 2 tieflings that are sitting at a table playing cards, and a full warband of Goliaths in a corner, just throwing down on a feast.
Interesting.
Victor,
He's
starts
probably
scribbling
read
notes.
about most of those races.
Yeah.
And knows about them from books. But he decided that he's over it. So he's
Yeah, no,
he's
this is
staring.
just him giving the chance to people watch.
Yeah. He's just watching. And he's watching this goblin. Because he's never seen one of those before.
I think she walks up to the counter, smiles at the orc, and says, "My, you look wonderful today. Did you sharpen your tusk?"
She smiles and goes, "Good evening, God. I need your money."
I understand that. I had a couple questions, but first,
Okay.
namely, what are your qualifications for hiring people?
You have to be able to cast spells, that's first and foremost.
I've got one.
Okay. All right. You have to be able to do your job on time.
I'm the pinnacle of punctuality.
And you have to keep good hygiene.
Oh, squeaky clean.
And you can't be mean to the customers.
No, never.
You sure about that?
Certainly not. I would never be mean to a customer.
Okay. And you can't cast spells on anyone that unless they haven't paid their bill.
Any spell?
None.
Even if they are a brigand or something?
We don't judge. The coin is coin. That's what that one's for. And she'll gesture down to Belle, and Belle will go just kind of wave.
This contract is not like where I'm off duty, right?
No, it's not.
Okay. Fascinating. Okay, excellent. I would like a job.
Okay. So, are you doing this because you owe me money?
I could totally pay. It's just fine. I would rather wait. Obviously.
You can always work for the halfling, and the halfling will give you money, and then you can give me money.
This halfling? And she'll look over at the party that has started to assemble.
Yeah, Belle just kind of smile and go, "Yeah, I'm looking for some people to do a job."
What kind of job?
There's a group of gibberlings that have broken into a friend of mine's tomb, and I need you to clear them out.
Ooh. She'll look over at the bartenders like, is there any chance that if I do if I do the clearing out thing that you'll teach me the hold person spell?
I can give you a scroll of it, yeah.
So she'll stick her hand out to Belle and say, "Hi, I'm God."
Hi, I'm Belle. Nice to meet you, God.
Victor chokes on his fish and chips.
Are you alright?
She'll look over at Victor and go, "It doesn't mean the same thing it does everywhere else here."
What do you mean? God is
Well-
God.
Cultural differences. That's yep.
The-
Just moving on.
The gods of this world are known as the divines, Victor.
Okay.
No, I'm God.
Not you. And she'll slide Victor another book that is like the just a small. It's like religious pamphlet essentially that explains about
If
the
there are
divines.
other gods, you gotta tell me. That's copyright infringement.
No, it just means something different where me and Victor are from. That's all.
Okay. Where are you from?
Not here.
I'm from all over.
You're both big fat liars.
No, okay.
Well,
I have held residence in multiple planes of existence. So, let's see. There's
planes of existence. You've been to hell?
I have once or twice. There was, and she just starts listing them like Mystara and Greyhawk and Uis and all these other worlds.
Now I know you're making up words. There's
She'll,
no
like,
such thing as a you.
She'll start opening the fucking maps of these fucking planes of
You-
existence.
When you don't take your inhaler, you wheeze. That's what. That's you. No. You can't call that something.
Oh,
That's
okay.
not a thing.
No, it's Elvish for water, you dumb little goblin.
I don't speak Elvish. I speak so many other languages. Why would anyone speak Elvish?
So, from behind Belle, a tall woman with long silver hair and
Yeah.
blue robes will just kind of walk up and go, "Make sure you don't lose your temper, Belle. You know better than that." She's like, "Yes, my lady, I understand."
I have a question, DM.
Yes.
Can I try to sneak down there while all this is happening? Not like to sneak out, just
Yeah,
to
sure,
like.
absolutely, you can. I will say at least
Goddamn
one
hate.
person. Yeah, no, everybody kind of sees you, but I will say if you had rolled really well, one person in the bar would see you, and it's very specifically the silver-haired lady I'm describing.
Yeah. God, I kept going back and forth on whether or not like disguise or not. But I'm like, it'd be so funny to expose Victor to as many possible races
Yeah.
as possible.
So as you enter the bar, you know how to tell what a changeling looks like at a glance. There are two people not wearing hoods, not wearing disguises, just at a booth. They're kind of doing the whole romantic dinner type kind of deal. But they are just regular changelings in their like base form.
Huh.
Just sitting in the open, eating a meal.
That's okay. Sure.
Eating a meal.
Eating a meal. Yeah,
Sorry, the voice.
hood is up, by the way.
Okay.
It just looks like a very pale ass person. Smiles.
Yeah. So Belle will just kind of smile and go, "Ah, our third. Fantastic."
Hello. I'm yeah. I guess we'll join the group.
Yeah, because Belle will like gesture over, and Tethala, Belle's goddess, will just kind of go, "All right, I'm out of here. Be careful." Okay, don't go get in trouble. Technically, I know you technically made this pocket plane, but don't piss everyone off. And she says this like in a hushed voice, like she didn't want people to hear. Victor, you probably, because of your cat ears, did hear this. But Belle kind of turns back to everybody and goes, "Well, so I have a favor to ask of each of you, and I will be paying you, except everybody except God here, because she's getting paid by the bartender. And I have a job that needs doing, and I have other matters that need my attention. So I am willing to give you 5 gold pieces per person to go and get rid of some gibberlings from my friend's old grave site, and also investigate whether or not there are undead inside. And if there are, obviously destroy the undead."
Is your pretty elf friend coming?
No, she is not. She has to get back
Oh.
to another plane of existence.
Do we get paid extra if there's undead?
No.
I feel like if that were the case, we would start raising our own undead to get more money.
Exactly.
I can't do that anymore.
I mean,
Not yet, at least. The magic's weird here.
I can't either, but clearly this halfling is very intelligent, has been conned before, and will not be conned again.
I have in fact been conned before. It was not a fun time.
Oh, damn. Worth a shot.
It's one of the reasons why I dislike gnomes.
What's wrong with gnomes? You racist?
No, I'm not racist. It's just I have a beef with a very specific gnome.
Wait, you're not a
Which one?
gnome?
I'm not a gnome. I'm a halfling.
He's talking to God.
Oh, okay.
Me? I'm a goblin.
Oh. Okay, okay. So goblins are the
Green ones.
orcs but smaller one, right?
Yes. They also don't have tusks.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a tail, although not all goblins do.
Normally,
Interesting.
goblins
That
with
wasn't in
tails
the
are called.
books.
Most of the time, goblins with tails are called monkey goblins.
Hmm.
But I'm just a goblin. I'm God.
Dear God.
Did you say
Yeah,
your
that's
name
gonna
yet?
take a bit to get used to. No, I didn't.
Tell me who you are.
Why?
Because I have told you who I am.
It is only polite.
can just-
Victor.
Call me Victor.
Victor it is.
Belle outing you immediately because she wants to.
Yeah.
Belle being like, I know who this bitch is.
Yeah, Victor, slighted by this, is gonna glare at the new person like, now is it your turn, buckaroo?
Chest puffs up a little bit. They pout. Well, number one, even if I knew my name, I don't. I have like two names in my pockets, and I know one of them's not mine.
What's the other one?
And she pulls out
If they knew, they wouldn't say that.
a piece of paper. There's two pieces of paper. And the one that they know is not, in fact, them, is put aside. Caius Mistvale is written in like probably like a really fancy script. There's this one in my pocket. I don't know whose name this is. Could
And
be
if you want a
mine.
recommendation, I can make one.
Sure.
How about
Okay.
anomia?
A what?
Anomia. It means the inability to remember names.
I was gonna call you Post-it Boy because you got a bunch of Post-its.
That's good too.
Oh my god.
So you have been given two
Okay.
names. You are a fae. You grow powerful from this.
Dead ass given two names. I have a name for you. Here you go.
Also, what is your pronouns so that I'm not just calling you boy without knowing for sure? Because I don't know if that's cool with you.
Any is fine, I guess. And kind of like side glances at Belle and also at the changelings just for a second.
That's
Second
right, world. God cares about pronouns.
Yeah, I mean,
Sorry.
no, it's okay. I can be anything, so anything is fine, I guess.
Victor looks to Belle.
That's an option.
Vic, yeah, no. So, our friend here is a changeling. They can transform. But also, yeah, you don't have to go by the same pronouns you went by when you were born.
People don't do that in Barovia. At least if they do, they don't talk about it.
Yeah, Barovia is kind of a backwards place, Vic. Like, I was not born the gender that I am.
Damn. Okay. Cool. I'm cool with whatever too. Then. Yeah, that sounds fun.
Cool.
What about you? God.
God.
I like she/her. God is a woman.
Okay, sick. Two who don't
Okay.
care, and one she/her.
Oh, and this is Felix.
Felix will just wave.
My pleasure. And she'll offer a handshake to Felix as well.
He'll shake it and smile and go, Yep. No, goblins are pretty interesting. Nice to meet you. Victor, I'm gonna stay here at the inn. I'm still a little woozy from sea travel.
Yeah, that's
scared?
understandable. Are you gonna be okay on your own?
Yeah, I'll be all right. The bartender's been real kind, and she's gonna let me work in the kitchen.
Okay.
You're not afraid, are you, Felix?
No, I'm just seasick because I've been traveling on the ocean for 3 weeks or 3 days.
Good. I'm
And
glad
he's-
you're not afraid of you, cat.
he's been a cat for 3 years, so
Yeah,
give him
that's
a break.
That's the other.
I mean, I would assume he's been a cat for longer than that.
No, actually, I was a normal human person before I was
Yeah.
a cat.
I mean, tabaxi are normal.
Not in Barovia. We're not used to people like us, like me in Barovia.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's
Victor
wrong with background
points.
town Barovia?
Victor points to his ears.
Yeah, these aren't normally on humans where I'm from.
Oh. Well, they look cute
Although-
on you.
Am I human anymore?
Bell goes, technically, no.
Huh.
Technically, what you are considered is a half tabaxi, but we just call them nekos.
Neko.
Yeah,
What's
it
that?
means cat.
Means putty tat.
It is
So,
celestial for
Okay,
cat.
I'm a cat now. All right, cool.
You're half cat.
Anyway, your question, God.
Yeah, that's me.
Everything's wrong with Barovia.
Yeah,
Just
Yeah. Everything I've heard so far.
it's ruled by an
I'm sorry.
asshole of a vampire. It's
oh God. I can say fuck Strahd.
You can say the full name and nothing will happen to you.
Oh God,
Uh,
fuck that
Is he
bastard
like
Strahd
a mob or
Manzarovich.
something?
Oh yeah. He's a vampire.
Wow.
Well, suspected vampire. There's no confirmation
No,
legally.
Strahd's a
Allegedly.
vampire. Strahd's a vampire. I have literally killed that bitch. Strahd's a vampire.
Oh right.
I put a
Huh.
sword through her chest, or his chest, whatever pronouns Strahd decides to go by that day. Their chest. Strahd is a vampire.
Say, you look a little exceptional. The weird thing to say, perhaps, but you're not the average halfling, are you?
No. By no stretch of the imagination am I. I've lived far longer than any halfling should. I have died more times than I can count, and I am very, very tired. So,
I mean, I can imagine.
Oh shit. If we're gonna try out this thing you want us to do,
yes.
map.
Yeah, actually, I gave it to that one, and she'll point to
Uh,
Jess's character.
has decided to use Noma, shortened Victor's name suggestion, to fit within changeling name
Conventions.
iterations. Yeah.
Well, your character wouldn't know changeling name conventions.
What did we? If it's what felt right instinctually.
Okay. But yeah,
Is my weak ass. Yeah, we'll pull out the map. Alright, this thing?
yes, that. You're gonna want to follow that map to the Tomb of Good Prince Leon. Technically, what you're gonna want to do is go out from the residential area of Threshold through the Boar Wood, and then the temple is his tomb / the temple to the Lady Bulwark will be in the center of a large clearing.
So
Oh,
are
you've
we,
got
like,
princes here.
Yes.
Are we liberating it or robbing it?
You're not robbing it. Please don't rob my friend's grave.
Okay.
She said something about gibbing.
Gibberling.
Gibberling.
Gibbors.
Oh, Gibberling?
Yes,
That.
Gibberlings. And she'll go, Victor, did you own a bestiary from when you were in Barovia?
You know, I think
One
it's
on
actually
creatures in
Gibberling.
Barovia, and
Okay.
then mythical ones.
Okay, and she'll reach into her bag. It's like a little messenger bag. I'm slowly trying to replace the books you lost, but with ones that work better
Thank
for
you.
here. And she'll hand you a bestiary of kind of the local fauna and monsters that live around here.
Say, do you suppose it might be Gibberling? Because they gibber.
Well, kind of, yes, but also...
They're related to gibbering mouthers.
In a way, yes.
Ah, fuck! I hate those guys. Ugh.
It's not that they're the natural predators of gibbering mouthers.
Oh, that sounds worse.
Yeah.
That sounds worse.
They're not super strong. They just also aren't affected by the fact that by the psychic damage that gibbering mouthers give.
Who eat those fucking things?
So my magic's kind of fucked up. What if I die?
I can revive you.
Cool, sick. All right, sure. Fuck it, why not? Let's go.
So I will send you links. What Victor would see minus the like stat blocks that are on this page. In the like bestiary. Just ignore the actual physical stats, and it's all about the lore that are on there. That's on there, and the image.
Okay.
These
Okay.
are ugly,
All right.
ugly little suckers.
Hmm. It is very small and blurry, but I can still read it. There we go. Okay. All right, I'm reading.
Yeah, that's what Victor would know.
Mm-hmm.
And we will now go back over to the battle map where you guys can see the village of Threshold for those in chat. So you have the town that you can explore. Belle will kind of give you guys 2 gold each for to buy supplies if necessary.
He would ask if the Barovian money he still has is any good here, or if what he should do
the
with it.
bartender
If
will
not,
go, what's it made out of?
I mean, he thinks for a good long second and then says,
I'm pretty sure it's just gold.
Yeah, then your money's good. Doesn't matter who's printed on the coins as long as they're gold.
Cool, great.
And then it joins circulation.
Yeah.
Anoma. God, new name me, hard to adjust. I have a question. How long is it up to the tomb?
About 2 hours walk through the Borewood.
Okay. 2 hours, is it bad?
Yeah, no.
That should be fine. Looking through my shit, making sure I don't need anything. There's just 100 loose ball bearings in there.
That's a good idea.
We should buy torches.
I've got a
That's a
couple.
good idea.
This book says gibberlings don't like bright light.
I also don't have torches, so having some would be great.
It'll also keep the wolves that are in the Borewood away from you. Just a heads up.
Sick. Okay.
Also, maybe oil flasks if we can.
If you want things of that nature, you can go to Old Smithy's. That's kind of his name. He's the old man, but he runs a general store and a smith out of the same building.
I mean, yeah, I suppose, yeah. My brain died.
I think Victor just starts walking the direction she points.
Yeah, the bartender will go just out the main door and down the road. Just hang a left at the it'll be right. Hang a right at the old well and can't miss it. Victor, this is the first time you've been outside during the daytime, just in general in your entire life. It is overcast, but not like Barovian overcast. Like there's some cloud cover, kind of smells like rain, but it's nice out. There's a soft autumn breeze. It's about 55-60 degrees. It's, there's red leaves in the trees. They haven't quite fallen yet. They're slowly turning from green to red. The grass isn't gray. It's like this lush green color.
Mm-hmm.
There's shrubbery around houses.
He looks like someone's shining a flashlight in his eyes directly. Like that's the kind of face he's making, all squinted up as he's walking.
Yeah, it's
Summer day one of Stardew Valley.
Yeah, it's.
Oh yeah.
I think it's like behind you, Sonoma. Like, are you good? Are you all right?
Everything's really bright.
Here, Nit will take off. Fucking Noma will take off their cloak and hand it to you. Here, this might keep the light out of your eyes. Might be small.
nods.
but-
And accepts it and covers up his little kitty ears.
So Victor,
Mhm.
something that I will say that if he goes through his bag, he will find that there's a very large lump at the bottom of the bag. And if
Uh-huh.
he investigates said large lump at the bottom of the bag and pulls it out, it's his pointy wizard hat.
Pointy was it?
His pointy wizard hat.
Yep.
Uh,
It's one of the few things that survived the fucking boat crash.
I'm trying to. You know what? No, he doesn't care about fashion, so he puts them both on. He puts the hat over the
Jesus,
over
Yellow
the
Cat.
hood.
Hey, TM.
Yes.
I'm hiding behind the table again.
Are you? Oh, yeah. Short.
I'm just ahead.
I'll
Uh,
fix it.
Don't say.
I'll fix it. There you go. Now you're a person.
Thank you.
No problem.
Oh. Yeah, I saw that and I was like,
But yeah, you are
Store.
now. But yeah, so the general store has a large, like sword with comical, like cartoon eyes on it, and it says Smithies. It is, the inside. There's like a glass door, and you can kind of see an older human man with like tufts of white hair and big Coke bottle glasses, kind of putzing his way around the store. And kind of checking different like areas in the store and stocking shelves and things of that nature. Who goes in first, do we think?
Victor may have been taking the lead unless someone else was.
I mean, Vic can take the lead.
Okay, cool. All right, yeah. So he just waltzes right in with his stupid little outfit on and says,
Excuse me, whatever your name is. Can we buy stuff?
Berthand Smithy's my name. Why do you have on such an ugly outfit?
Because it's bright out.
Okay.
They're tourists.
Oh, okay. Sup, God.
So,
Okay,
you
what
got
are you
any
looking
smoke
for?
pellets here, by the way?
No, they're still on back order from Nyx. They're on the way though. Shipment should be here in a
Yeah.
few days. I did get the deli meat in for the sandwich counter.
That's nice.
And he'll like,
Okay. I don't know what any of those words mean, but we need to get some things so we can kill stuff.
okay, what are you looking for?
Torches, flasks of oil, or alchemist fire if you have them, and we can afford them.
Okay, well, I've got all of those things. Alchemist fires are going to be about 5 gold per bottle. A flask of oil is going to be 10 silver, so a single gold piece. And then torches are 5 copper a bundle. You get 3 in a bundle.
Alchemist Fire was 5 gold
5
per
gold.
bottle?
Yep, 5 gold, and it's 1 for flasks of oil.
Okay. In that case, okay. I think he's gonna do math, and he's gonna ask if he can buy 1 alchemist fire. Math: 5 flasks of oil and 1 bundle of torches.
Okay, yeah, he sets it all up there. Okay. Here you go.
He's gonna pull out his Barovia gold and try and pay with that.
He looks at it and he goes, ah. He squints at you. He takes the money. May the devil die a terrible death.
And rest in hell.
Exactly. He like puts it in a jar. And you would notice that the writing on the jar is Old Baylock.
What does it say?
It says pennies.
Oh my god.
I don't suppose you've got any ball bearings made out of interesting materials like silver or cold iron?
The only weird material we have here is called silverite. It's a steel-silver composite.
Interesting question, DM.
Yes.
Sorry to interrupt. Silver weakness, cold iron.
So,
Which one?
cold iron is that of the Fae.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, continue.
How much would silverite ball bearings be?
How many are you looking for?
Say 20?
It's gonna cost you a gold per silverite.
For 20?
No, it's gonna be a gold per ball bearing. Silverite's expensive.
she like fakes dying. You slay me.
I do.
Okay, it's not gonna help us anyway.
You
You're
never
right.
know that. You never know that. You never know when you're gonna need something like that.
We're going up against gibberlings. What did you say it was?
Gibberlings?
Gibberlings or gibberlings?
Yeah,
Probably gibberling.
the halfling pronounces it weird. It's gibberling.
Gibberlings.
I would
Okay.
assume so.
She's not from around here. She just has a weird way of speaking.
Bunch of tourists in town.
Well, the book says they're sensitive to light, so
All right. I can give you these, and he pulls out these little ball bearings that are made of what appear to be like an onyx material.
Ooh.
You throw these at the ground, and they flash with bright light.
I knew you were holding out on me. I'd love that. That sounds awesome.
You asked about
try these.
How much are
silver
they?
and cold iron. These
I
for a
asked
bundle
about
of,
special materials, and
for
you
a-
said the only special materials we have is silver.
for a bundle of 5. It's a gold piece.
Okay. I'll take 15.
He puts it on the thing, and he holds out his penny jar.
She will hand over 3 gold. What are they called again?
They are flashbangs.
Hell yeah.
Victor will also take 2 golds worth.
Okay, so you get 10. And basically, what this does is it flashes bright light on a single target, and they must make a DC 10 save, wisdom save, or be stunned for a round.
Hell yeah. I should probably write that down. I wasn't ready.
Okay,
DC, how much?
10.
And you said 40?
Wisdom. Yeah.
Or what's it? Yeah, I will say. Or wisdom.
We play too much Pathfinder.
Yeah, I love Pathfinder, alright?
It's great.
It's very lovely.
It's a fantastic game. But yeah, so you
It's a
guys,
system.
are able to get your supplies. He goes, and since you have been such great customers, I will throw in some complimentary items for you. And he points at Victor, and he pulls out this very nice looking set of robes, and
Ooh.
they're made of they feel like they're made of silk. They kind of look like if you've played Baldur's Gate 3, like Gale's robes, but they are in a deep royal blue color.
Uh-huh.
And he puts up a wizard hat for you.
Oh, big kitty eyes. Does the outfit come with pants?
No, it does not.
Okay, great. Then he eagerly takes it.
It is a wizard's robe. It has a
I
skirt.
assume
Hell
I get
yeah.
my cloak back.
Uh,
I loaned it to you. I would like it back if you're not gonna use it.
it's still bright out.
You got a new outfit. I think if you change into it and you still hold it, it's just like Noma looking up at you, arms crossed, waiting.
No. I assume the wizard robes have like a little cape and like
yeah,
a
they do.
a
They have a hood.
pointy little
It's like
collar.
Gandalf's outfit. Yeah, it's like
Hell yeah. 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 And then with the wide brimmed hat, he would hand over the cloak and then squinting still would probably turn back to the guy and ask,
There's something I've seen before illustrated in a book. It's tinted glasses.
Oh, you'd have to go to the Nyx Coast to the Barony of Nyx. But here's what here's what I can do for you. And he holds out a veil, same color as your outfit. Works just as well.
oh, that looks so stupid. He's gonna wear it.
Look, you said this man was not one of great fashion taste, so I don't see
No.
how this is a problem.
I think it looks stupid.
It's just like kind of almost like a mosquito net that goes over the hat. It fits with the hat.
Yeah, he'll wear it.
It's like sheer and kind of glittery.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, he'll wear it, and then he'll like look at his outfit in. I assume there's some kind of mirror,
There's a
probably.
full-sized mirror.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then he'll say,
I think the veil would look better black or purple, or maybe orange with the blue. Yeah.
You see the
Polka dots.
See the guy wave a hand, and it the exact way you wanted it to look, it looks that way. Prestidigitation, my boy. It's a fantastic spell.
Kazunai.
And for you, and he looks over at God, and he hands her like it's a really nicely made like it's a tunic and like a pair of pants with like metal knee pads and a pair of like really nice boots.
Oh. These are very nice.
Anybody that spends as much as you do here gets complimentary stuff. They don't have any practical purposes, but they are really nice clothes.
You're terribly sweet.
What about you? And he'll look at Jess's character.
Yeah, new name to get adjusted to. God, that's a good fucking question.
God didn't ask it.
Exactly.
Good.
I didn't ask it. That was Smithy.
Jesus Christ. Sorry. God.
Yes.
No. Bless it.
Okay. Bless it, Earth.
No. Okay. God.
Yes.
Jesus Christ. No, you're not Jesus Christ.
No, that's my son.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die right here. Shit. Shit. I have 2 flasks of oil already. I only have 2 gold, but I assume can't see. DM could probably break that into change.
Yeah.
I say, looking at her with my pretty little eyes.
10 silver is a gold, 100. 10. Say what?
Can I get? I need 3 things of torches.
All right.
How many torches comes in a bundle?
3.
3.
Okay.
So that's like 9.
All right. And he puts it up, and he goes, "That'll be 6 copper pieces."
God, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be that ass. Yeah, it's $6. Here's a $100 bill. I only have 2 gold on me.
I mean, think of it more as this costs 6 cents and you have $3.
You know what? Fair enough. Yeah, put a gold on the table.
Really?
That's all I have. I just got here, and this is
Wow,
all I was
big
given.
tip. That
Yeah.
must be for forgetting
Yeah,
his name and thinking he's me.
Absolutely. He puts the gold in the thing and just hands you the three, three bundles of torches.
Mumble something, something, karma. Oh, an
Victor's in the
important.
corner snickering.
Oh, a detail about my little guy. They are they're here forged. I did put like their little manacles, their little jail manacles on the little criminal blurb. Oh, that's all I think.
You
I
want me to
put
remove those?
No,
Okay.
they're cool. Like brace.
It's free bling. Not that I would ever accept that myself.
Why do you have them?
I don't know.
Great. Cool. All right, let's
Could
go.
it be a reminder? A reminder that's not working?
I've been arrested, probably. At some point.
That's a very good assumption. You're very clever.
Anyway,
Either that or
Yeah.
kidnapped.
Or kidnapped.
or kidnapped.
I'm about to kidnap the both of you if you don't start walking. Let's go kill stuff so we can get back.
No, I'm gonna be kidnapped by a cat burglar.
You'd have to catch me first.
By a cat burglar. Oh my god.
Hey, Lynx. Hey, Lynx.
Yeah.
Hey, Lynx.
Yeah. There are many kinds of criminals, and within a thieves guild or similar criminal organization.
No, the title.
Burglar.
Burglar.
Bad
Burglar.
Peppa burglar alarm.
Barglar. Yeah, Bargle alarm. Yeah, no, I'll leave. Only slowly though, just to get on the victor's name.
Okay, so I'm assuming you guys are headed down and out of this area, more than likely, right?
Right.
Okay, so what I need you to do is roll travel.
Okay.
D12 and D%?
Just D12, because
Alright,
you're not traveling a
who-
full day.
Sounds like just wanted to do that one.
No, I've been coughing.
Okay, then I do. 9.
All right. You have in fact rolled a random encounter.
Am I taking the off the docket?
Man, right as Victor's taking his first real breaths of fresh air by the seaside, you're gonna throw something random at him?
And now he shall die.
He was just starting to get over his poor constitution. It's a 10 now instead of an 8.
Oh,
I take 2 away from your con score.
Oh my god.
You
Okay.
don't have the power to do that anymore.
Damn, you're so right. You don't have control over me.
Okay, I have to double check something. What is the
Okay, I'm
challenge
sorry.
rating? What is the challenge rating of this creature? Okay, cool.
I'm sorry I'm coughing on stream. It's
You're okay.
happening.
Please don't kill us.
I don't think it'll kill you. I don't think it'll kill
We're just baby.
She wouldn't kill us.
She wouldn't kill us, right?
I'm quietly
you.
telling
Can
the
drag
lie,
your your characters to the right side of the road.
I'm politely teasing the DM. Not enough to where it counts against me.
hey
Just
Belle, I don't suppose you could shrink my token.
I can, in fact, shrink your token. I gotta update all 3 of your
I'd be
default
loving
tokens.
There's skeletons in the woods.
There are skeletons in the
Well,
I
woods.
knew- I knew
That's
you'd,
where they
Victor's
grow.
favorite.
I knew you'd fucking see them, you piece of shit. Affectionate.
I had to remember which character I was fixing's character. I was fixing's fucking token.
Of course there's skeletons in the wood. That's where they grow.
So
the
Victor,
skeleton plant.
Uh-huh.
I'm assuming you're taking the lead because you seem to be in front.
He's gung-ho.
Okay.
He's a hoe?
So,
Yeah, he is.
He's a gung-ho.
Damn.
let me get everybody's. Stuff ready to go. Okay. And then update default token. Victor, you're up front, and you can kind of see around you there are very visible skeletons around in the woods. And it's not obvious that that like what's killed them, but there are human and humanoid skeletons kind of just around. Some of them are fresh, some of them have been there a while. Some are half-eaten corpses. But it is clear evidence that something very large has been eating corpses.
Cool.
And you were warned that there potentially are wolves in these woods.
Oh. Right. Okay, well, you know what? Instead of going to look at the skeletons, Victor's going to remember the thing about the wolves and walk a lot faster.
Okay. Victor, I want you to roll me perception as you walk faster.
Okay, cool. Yeah, he looks nervous. And with a 6.
So, Victor, you don't see it. Yeah, and please, all of you, roll perception. Noma, you're the one to see it before everybody else. Poking its head out of the woods is a brown bear.
Hey, buddy.
It's looking at you curiously, not like your food, but just curious. But it is a full-grown fucking brown bear.
Yeah, I think it's just a quiet tap on God's shoulder and pointing at the bear.
Oh, how pretty.
Yeah.
Hello.
Victor, you do not see the bear.
Yeah, he's still walking.
As fucking God goes bzz, 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 the bear comes out of the woods in front of Victor.
Oh God!
Hello.
Oh, what's that?
Aren't you
bear?
gorgeous?
That's
You're
a
not
bear?
normally-
It looks
They're
down.
not normally this friendly.
It looks down at you, the little goblin, and kind of tilts its head,
Hello.
and then roars in your face.
I'd like to do an animal handling to roar back.
Okay.
Roar!
Okay. So roaring in a brown bear's face is a bad idea.
Yeah.
Just as a general rule of thumb, you're not supposed to do that.
I don't speak bear yet, unfortunately. It takes me a little while to learn it. I don't know what I said. I could have insulted its mother for all I know.
Roll initiative.
Roll initiative, gamers.
Wah, wah.
Cries
I don't even have my familiar yet. It got dissipated. I can't summon it because I have to recast the spell.
I will say that Victor probably could have taken some time while in town to cast the spell Find Familiar.
Oh? I can have Mess?
Yeah. I don't have Mess's token.
Mess doesn't have a stat block. Yeah, I have the art for it, but I don't have the stat block for it.
Okay, then we will do that later.
I mean, I could put Mess on the field and just use the help action.
Yeah, exactly. Just if you would, shoot me the art, and I will shoot it into one of these unclaimed character sheets.
Let me see. My computer's working on it. All right, Mess, where'd you go?
Oh,
Psst, 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 psst.
Noma, you poor creature.
Last to act cries. Yeah, I had to step away and I didn't realize I'd hit the hit die instead of my fucking initiative.
So you now have access to Mess's sheet.
Mhm.
Links. So whenever you are ready
Okay.
with the thing, you can just shoot it onto the sheet.
Okay, that makes life easier.
Yep.
'Cause I'm not finding it in my files, but it's right here in the roll 20.
Hell yeah. All right. Now we'll drag mess onto the thing. Oh,
God, does mess look different now that they're
Yes.
not in Barovia?
you've
You
swapped
called
the
for me?
you've swapped the two.
Yeah. Hold on.
It's
Hold on.
funny.
I got the art wrong.
I didn't know your
Okay.
cat was a square.
Square cat.
Shut up.
A square cat, point, squares cat, square cat, square cat.
No, it's not a square.
Guys,
Uh,
I think your cat's a narc.
You two see out of Victor's bag clamber a skeletal cat.
Uh-huh.
It is the
It's
brown
just a
bear's
skeleton.
initiative. It is the brown
Ugh.
bear's initiative. We're gonna move over to the battle map so that everybody can see, but it is in fact the brown bear's initiative. The brown bear is going to attack God.
Hey.
Brown bear
God
gets
damn.
Well, what are you,
multi-attack.
Nietzsche?
Brown bear gets a multi-attack. So it gets
Uh-oh.
one bite and one claw. It's gonna try and bite you.
Yeah,
It was not
it's-
meant to be. It was not meant to be an advantage. I'll fix that. Advantage toggle. Thank you. And then he's gonna roll damage. That's 9 points of piercing damage with his bite,
Jesus.
and then
I live.
he misses.
I
He
live.
misses with the claw. God, it's your
I
turn.
didn't hear no bell. God hears you. And God says, obey me. Flee. She's going to activate her rune and demand that it flee.
Okay, you have to hit it first.
Well, I don't. It needs to roll a wisdom saving throw, actually. This is one of
Okay.
those ones.
Okay, so wisdom save. So this is gonna be. Okay, so that's at a +1.
It ties.
13. Okay, so then it succeeds.
Damn it.
It roars
Yeah.
back at you.
Yum, yum, yeah. Oh,
It's like a
God,
very,
this,
very unhappy goblin.
Suddenly things are not looking quite so excellent for me.
You have a bonus action of any kind?
I wonder what kind of action I just used is the question.
One action, casting time.
This is a rune, so I'm double checking. I don't have any bonus spells or anything like that, so
You
if
also,
I do, it would just
can-
be to try to run away.
well, the other things that you could do are like tripping things, pushing things, stuff like that.
Okay, I would assume this is a normal action because it hasn't said something to the contrary.
Yeah, it's a single action. So
Yeah. I'm gonna say blink. Hey, Victor, close your eyes. She's gonna activate a flashbang.
The whole world is a flashbang to him. He just came out of the darkness for the first time in his life.
Well, did you close your eyes when I said you to? You should.
Yeah, he'll do it.
Good.
it's a single target, so it's a wisdom save, DC 10. 11.
Damn it.
Okay, Victor, it's your turn. Your goblin companion just got a chunk taken out of her. What are you doing?
Being very scared.
God requires assistance.
Okay,
God requires assistance.
Hey, Belle, cantrips, action or bonus action?
Bonus action. Also, did I remember to tell you guys that you all get a level 1 feat?
No.
No.
Okay, I'm sorry. You all get 1 feat.
No,
at
it's
level
okay.
1.
Oh,
My bad.
well.
No, I mean, I think you told. I don't know. I feel like we should. I feel like it was said somewhere. But I'll look at feats while we're.
I do not remember. It may have been discussed last night at some point.
It was 3 in the morning. It's fine. Uh,
Yeah. Okay, so what he's gonna do is, first off, well, he's very scared, and so when cats are scared, what they do is they hiss and they scratch. So, he's gonna have mess, which I can't move actually.
okay. I'll make sure that you have
assist.
Message. Save. You should
Yeah.
have access to his sheet to be able to move his token now.
Okay, so is if it's a size bigger, do I still get advantage for
Yes.
flanking?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So he's gonna hiss and scratch with his little claws.
Let me check the bear's. Yeah, you hit. Roll damage.
Yay!
5 flat damage. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Good job.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna cast a cantrip. Did I put it in right? I did not. Uh-oh. It's not a
That's
spell
good
card,
idea.
it's an attack. Chill touch. There we go.
16 hits. Roll damage.
6.
Another 6 points of necrotic damage. This bear is very unhappy and is looking dead at Victor.
He just makes a sad kitty meep noise.
Knit, it is your turn.
Okay, my little guy. I took the resilient feat.
Fantastic.
Which actually did that bring up my con. Shit. So I put my con up to. It shouldn't matter. Oh no. Okay, so my HP should be 10 now. I think.
Hell yeah.
Okay, sick. God, what the? No,
Yes.
no. Oh, I said that immediately. Okay.
And
If
stop
I'm
saying
moving-
it.
If I'm moving within this guy's like range, does it trigger opportunity attack?
No, if you
That's
move
when you
out
move,
of its
usually.
circle.
Yeah.
If I go here,
Like if God wanted to run away, she'd probably die.
Yes, you can go there.
sick. Okay.
He has
I
10
can
feet
bot?
of reach, so you can go 10 feet from him.
What's
Anyway.
up? My little guy, my little gnome, Mr. Gnome,
Mm-hmm.
like misnomer. Okay, so rogues have this thing called sneak attack.
Do they get it at level 1?
Yes, beginning
Okay.
at first level.
Okay.
But the thing is, I do need to hit. You don't. Okay, the attack must have either
You have
finesse
advantage.
or. I'll post it.
Mhm.
Once per turn, you can deal an extra d6 damage to one creature you hit with an attack. If you have advantage of the attack must use a finesse or a ranged weapon. You don't need
Are you using a knife?
a knife.
Then yeah, that's a finesse weapon.
Okay, is a rapier also a finesse weapon?
Yes.
Yes.
Confused. I want to use that instead. It gives me a
Rapier's like
little bit-
the finesse weapon.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have advantage.
Oh fuck, you're right. Okay.
20 will
Yay!
hit. Roll damage.
It's
All right.
9.
9 points of damage. This bear is very unhappy. It is
I
his
stabbed him
turn.
in the back.
Hey, Nit. You were the last person to hit the
Yeah.
bear. You've also done the
No.
second largest amount of damage. There's a 14 hit your
No.
AC.
It might. I haven't done the thing where I set up that yet. It exactly hits my AC.
You take 6 points of piercing damage.
Ow! What the fuck?
Hey, Victor, does an 18 hit you?
If it happens to meet, what happens?
It hits.
So if it's the same number, it hits me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Remember, you have
Yeah.
shield.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, I'm so sorry. 10 slashing damage.
Cool, I'm down.
No, you're
Jesus
dead.
Christ.
Yeah, that is twice.
Sorry? You
God!
have 5 HP?
Yep.
I have 5 HP.
No.
Hey, God, where's Spell?
Wait, why do I have 5
Yeah.
HP?
That is a good question.
You shouldn't have.
Because I have
5
no modifier to con.
Uh-huh.
You should have a
God.
bonus that, or you should have like at least 6.
It
Are you-
should be 6. But
it was a
yeah,
negative
it is
when I put
6.
in your initial. So you're not
was.
dead. You're not dead. You're just
Okay.
unconscious.
Very nearly.
Barely.
You seen the face of death?
God, it's your turn. Victor's almost dead. You're also fucked up, and so is your.
Oh no. Oh no. How could this have gone so poorly? God has forsaken us. Oh, wait a second.
Yeah, you'd
God,
be
She's
like,
going-
the divines have forsaken us.
She's going to pull on her sling and shoot at this thing. She has fanciness where she doesn't get attacked for shooting in close range and doesn't have a disadvantage for it.
Okay, absolutely. Go ahead.
Damn it.
No, 7 will not hit.
Smoke pellet.
Okay.
How big is the smoke explosion from this
10.
thing?
It's 10 feet.
10.
So
Okay.
it can
I'd like
encompass
to-
the entire bear. But not
I'd like
you
to pop
guys.
that. I'd like to pop that and try to grab our
Victor.
downed friend here and get out of range.
Okay. So it will make an attack of opportunity at disadvantage.
Okay, that works for me.
I'm really glad that that was a
Ooh.
disadvantage because it was a natural 1 and a natural 20.
Sweating.
Oh my
Uh.
God.
So
Jesus
you can drag
Christ.
Victor 10 feet backwards.
Oh, what the hell?
All right.
Well-
Well, Mess is still up.
Yeah, Mess is still up. Mess can attack.
Yeah, I feel like Mess's attack was like a D4 or
Yep.
something.
It's a
I don't
D4
remember.
plus whatever Mess's strength was, which I believe was just a +0.
Yeah. Cool. So is that God's turn?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that's my
God's turn. Victor, roll
Cool.
a death save. Yeah, okay. And then roll a roll. You can attack with Mess.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, I think Mess is gonna scamper around, try to give the help action to Noma,
Noma.
Okay.
Noma.
and try to flank.
Okay. Yeah. Noma, it is your turn.
Oh, God. Okay, it's fine. It's fine.
Yes?
It's... God, stop. No.
Yeah, how can I help you? You keep calling for me. It's almost like I named this character with you in mind.
With how much I say this specific word.
Actually, wait. Can Mess? Oh no, it's too far away. Never mind.
I mean, I was gonna say, like, does flanking and aid do the same thing?
Yeah, because I was thinking maybe it could help Victor stabilize or something. I don't know if a skeleton cat can do that.
No, it would have to be. It would have to be God.
I'll do my best.
I need divine
21?
intervention.
21 will hit. Roll damage. All right. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. All right. So, that is Noma's turn. The brown bear
Oh,
is going to attempt to run.
Is it too
Uh,
late for Mess to do the 1d4 damage?
Nope. You-
Well, if it's gonna run,
yeah, it's gonna run. Are you going to
Okay.
kill the animal who was literally just trying to get lunch?
no.
I mean,
I'm not
consider
gonna-
we can eat bear.
I mean, Mess Mess just saw Victor be taken down.
Yeah.
What do you think a cat would do?
Mess would attack. Roll a
Okay.
Well,
d20. Yeah, 17 hits. Roll damage.
You might kill this
2.
thing.
Yeah, you kill it. Mess kills the bear.
Mess
Kitty cat
kills
did it.
the whole fucking bear.
The bear gets about
Skeleton
right
cat
here,
covered in blood.
and then yeah, the cat kills this massive fucking creature who was bleeding
Good
to
work,
death.
buddy.
So
I'd like to try to stabilize.
make
our
a
friend
medicine
here.
check.
Cool. I'd like to use my brewer's supplies because I've learned I can do that for like numbing pain and things like that. If it's applicable here, I would love to.
Yeah, you can.
Wonderful. Hell yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you can roll at advantage now with that in 22 to like get your for your medicine check.
So that was the roll before the roll.
Yes.
I see. 21 then.
Okay. You Victor, you are stabilized with 1 hit point.
Okay.
And you've probably got the taste of brew on your. Like someone has given you alcohol.
Yeah. Victor comes to, like, Mess is nuzzling up against him. He scritches the bloody skeleton cat. And then he looks up to God. He looks God in the face.
I stared God in the face.
God,
I have
this is
saved you, my son.
dinner once again.
That sucked so hard.
Yeah, I
Ow.
agree. Who would have thought there'd be a bear at the edge of town?
I mean, y'all are like
Maybe we
an
should-
hour into the like forest.
Maybe we should try to
Well-
learn more about this place before jumping right into things.
I mean, it's just a forest. What can you learn? There's bears.
There's
Bears are
not
in a
bears where
forest.
I'm from.
Lesson 1, there's bears.
Lesson 1.
Unless they're
keep it
werebears.
bears.
Where bears? Out here in the woods.
No,
I'm gonna check where I came
Therianthrope
from
bears.
real quick. If I die, I'll make a lot of noise so that you guys know.
Okay.
Just gonna lean up against the rock here. He's having a moment, like he's doing some active like breathing exercises and like counting his pulse and stuff a little bit under his breath.
Okay.
You doing?
Yeah, Victor, how you doing, buddy?
Well, he just almost died to a bear, which is something he's never seen before. In a place he's never been before. Everything is different. Not great.
So, as you are kind of recovering from out of the woods, you guys see
Another
an
bear.
older human man. Yeah, some would
Yeah,
call him
that's
a
a
bear.
all right.
Some would call him a bear. And he kind of approaches and he goes, you folks okay? There's a brown bear. Oh yeah, well,
Yeah,
there was a brown bear
Well-
in these parts.
sure is. Yeah. Where the fuck? Where did God go?
God went into the
Oh,
Yeah, Victor points.
there's a.
spaced out.
Are you talking about that little that little goblin?
Yeah.
Little gremlin owes me money.
Oh. Oh yeah.
He'll gently kneel and he goes, "You look hurt. Here, let me help you." And he will use a healer's kit.
Oh, yay. That's good, because Victor's breathing heavily.
Okay. And then he
I'm
will
s-
use a healer's kit to heal you.
I'm just gonna slide in here and whisper to God.
He heals you for 6 points.
Yay! I'm normal again.
And he kind of gently helps you to your feet. He goes, "My name's Samwise. Samwise Hamfast. Nice to meet you."
Oh shit.
Thank you for fixing me.
No problem. And he reaches into his bag and hands you a healer's kit and 2 health potions.
Do you want something?
No, I just don't want you to die if you get attacked by another brown bear.
That's generous.
I live out here in these woods. I've been hunted a time or two, so don't worry about it. It's not the first, you're not the first traveler I've helped, and you won't be the last. What can I
So
ask you?
you just help people?
Yep.
Weird.
It's kind of what the right thing to do.
People don't just do that where I'm from.
Well, where
Keep their
you're
nose
from-
out of other people's
Where
business.
you're from sounds like it sucks.
Yep. I'm just starting to realize how much.
A lot, presumably.
What are you folks out
I-
here doing, by the way?
Lady told us to kill stuff.
That's vague, but okay.
Halfling,
Oh,
Belle, that.
Yeah, I figured it was her. Yeah, you want to know somebody that pokes their nose in other people's business, it's her.
Yeah. But she said there was some royalty tomb or something that needed exorcising
Tomb of
or
Prince
whatever.
Leon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Prince.
yeah, he's a prince. He was the last prince of this nation.
Oh, so there's not any more.
Technically, the royal family still lives, but nobody knows where the current prince is. Because he's in exile. Well, he's in self-imposed exile and hiding. He doesn't want to be found. Anyway, you folks need some help?
We can't really afford to pay you.
I don't need payment. I help because it's the good right thing to do, remember?
Right. Still weird. You're not sure. Might as well. I just met those. Where'd they go?
There might be a cave nearby. Let's see if there is.
Oh,
And he'll walk down and go, "You two in here?
hey, I'm in here.
God,
was
I know
looking-
you're around here somewhere."
He goes to a cave looking for God, and he finds God in that cave.
Hey there, you little shit.
How's it going?
Why are you not? Why'd you run away from whatever the fuck killed? Well, you
I
know
didn't
what?
run. I wanted to see if it had anything. It didn't.
So I just haven't been able to describe what was in the cave. It did have stuff.
Oh.
So God, what you found in that cave was a pouch of about 20 gold pieces and a really pretty long sword.
For maintaining the non-snitchiness, Noma, would you like the sword?
Yeah.
Wonderful.
It's just a real
I'll take
pretty
a-
sword.
Longsword, you said?
Yep.
Sick.
I
Okay.
look with my eyes.
Oh.
Yeah, Victor, you can look with your eyes. I need to make the
Is it
handout
just-
for it really quick.
What's this
Uh-huh.
gentleman's name
Oh.
again?
This man's name is Samwise Hamfast.
Hey, Samwise, I don't suppose you know how to skin a bear.
I do. I've done it before. I'll do it again.
Seems like that's what's on the menu for dinner. If you're keen to join us, that would be a very good assist of you.
You
Okay.
can eat those things?
Yeah, they make real
Yeah,
good
they're
steak.
really good.
Yeah, they make damn good steaks.
Really?
Yep.
Can I have its skull?
I'll give you the whole damn skeleton if you want it.
Really?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Note to self, Victor's special interest skeletons.
Yeah, he's like down, like grabbing the head and palpating it to see what the skull feels like.
Yeah, it's a very large
Like a
skull.
kid feeling a Christmas present.
God, I love him so much. This is my son. This is my baby boy.
He could be. He got no parents now.
That's true. He
Okay, no
does not have
parents.
any parents.
How does that make you feel?
Are you keen to join us for supper?
Well, if you're eating bear, yeah, but this one told me you were going after the tomb of Prince Leon.
Yeah, we're probably gonna do that. How far out are we? Are you sure? If
about-
you don't mind.
It's about a 30-minute walk from here.
Oh, okay.
Gibberlings is what are causing issues.
Yeah, I figured. So you should now be able to see the Longbar Blade, which is a +1 longsword that gives +2 against beasts and animals.
Ooh. Sick.
That's sick as fuck, dog. Magic bonus.
I think he would look at the state that the other two are in,
Mhm.
and look at like the bandages on his arms and stuff. Well, maybe not his arms. Bandages probably on his like torso where he got slashed.
Yeah.
And then he'd look to Mr. Samwise and ask,
So that kit you handed me, how do you use it? Because
Well, if you're proficient,
they look awful.
If you're proficient like I am, and he'll like snatch God toward him and start bandaging him.
First of all, I look amazing.
And he will.
I don't know how to use one.
I'll teach you how to do it. And God, you can heal but for 4 points, and then he'll move over here to Noma, and Noma, you heal for 6 points. And he goes, if you'd like to learn, I can teach you how to use one of these kits.
Yeah, that would be helpful.
Alrighty. And over the next, like, hour, 3 hours, while he's skinning the bear and cooking the meat for you guys, Victor, he teaches you how to use the medicine kit, which you would add that to your proficiency bonus, or you'd add that to your proficiency, and then you roll a d6 plus your proficiency bonus, while when trying to use it. It is just like it's practical medicine. It's like bandages, salves, things of that nature.
okay, yeah. Yeah, because he's proficient in herbalism kit, so I think he would be able to actually catch on to it decently quickly once things are explained to him.
Yep.
I'd like to think God does a lot of the cooking.
Yeah.
Probably swatting his hand away if he tries to help, because human do not season good.
This human lives in nature. He has to season good.
Good. And he can assist if he'd like, but he has other things to do as well.
Yeah, so he's teaching Victor how to. He skinned the bear, made hung the pelt up, so that it's so he can use it as a cloak later, and then gave Victor the whole ass skeleton.
And you know what he's gonna do? Belle, you said I could keep some of those
one
things.
particular item. The
Yeah, so Victor's gonna call Mess out, chide Mess for being a mess, and then pull out a small bony-looking key from his shorts pockets.
Okay.
And he's gonna put the key in Mess's mouth, turn it, and then Mess is gonna transform into a trapdoor in the middle of the forest floor,
Okay.
which he will open. And then he's just gonna start shoving the bear skeleton inside.
What the hell are you doing?
An
pretty
interesting
cool.
bit of magic.
Keeping the skeleton. What does it look like I'm doing?
How'd you do that?
Skeleton key?
Also, you calling for me? No, ma.
No.
Okay.
You
So
could
you can
put an
turn-
S on the end of gods, so it's gods. So they
God.
don't. So that God does not God with 2 D's.
Hey,
Doesn't-
there's only
But
one
that's
of me.
God's name.
Yeah, that's my name. There can't be more of me. That's copyright infringement.
That's okay. I will deal with the consequences of my own actions.
You could also say by the divines. That's the other.
By the defiance.
Or you
Yeah.
could just swear.
Yeah.
Say fuck. Say. God says say fuck.
You know that one scene in Twilight where it's like, I know what you are. Say it. Say,
Say
it
it.
out loud.
Fuck.
Say
Go
it.
on.
Say fuck out loud.
Say fuck.
Say the fuck
Do it.
word.
No.
We should
Do it.
So you did take a short rest, cooking and eating
Okay.
things. So God, you may roll a hit die to see if you can heal the rest of your hit points. Yeah, so you heal
Really?
6. Are you a fighter?
And I didn't even use a spell.
No, I'm just tough.
Okay.
Built tough.
Built for tough.
But yeah, so
Goblin tough.
So you guys, as as a group, can kind of head out and to the entrance to the temple or the fucking tomb of the good Prince Leon. Entering
Huzzah!
into this tomb, you can kind of hear the gibbering of fucking almost ape-like creatures, and you are in a long hallway with kind of depictions of old battles and things of that nature. And if you'd like to, you may roll history and perception.
Do the gibberlings speak common, goblin, or undercommon?
No.
What do they speak?
Gibberish.
Damn it. I don't speak gibberish.
Perception. You do, I imagine.
Oh, that shouldn't be an advantage.
Oh, I didn't. Yeah, it also should be an advantage.
I believe it was supposed to be history. You can toggle your advantage settings in the cogwheel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's-
did that.
History.
I think-
Left it on.
History and perception, depending on your history.
Ah.
So if you low roll on history, you will not be able to roll perception.
Oh, okay.
God, you rolled
God.
decent enough. Roll perception.
My passive is also 15, so
So
there's that.
going through kind of the mural on the wall here, you see what is good Prince Leon, and he looks almost the spitting image of the person you're traveling with.
Me? It looks
No.
like me?
No, he looks like the old human man. The
Ah.
spitting image of the silver fox man that is with you.
Hey, she'll stop and turn and look at him, poke him in the belly. Hey,
What?
what's your last name?
He just said it was
Ham.
ham something.
Ham.
Hamfast is my last name.
You married?
No.
Are
Okay.
you interested or something? Bit
No.
short.
He's a bit old.
You should be able to control your tokens.
Yeah, can we have lit the torches before entering?
Yeah, absolutely. It is pitch fucking dark in here, so if you don't, those who don't have dark vision just can't fucking see.
Effect. Cool. Torches.
Okay.
Torches.
You approach a door. This door has a lock on the front of it, and just it's does not seem to be locked, but there is a like a padlock that's hanging by that video of you can open a master lock with another master lock. Someone looks like it had smacked this master lock with another master lock.
Does
I
it look
do
mostly
it-
intact?
No.
Damn.
Aw. Can I investigate it though to make sure it's not unsafe?
Yeah, go ahead.
That's a 20.
It seems like whatever broke this master lock probably unlocked this door, opened this door, and went inside. The door is safe.
Cool.
It's just broken.
It's just busted as fuck.
I touch it in one very specific spot and it just opens all the way.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is. Inside this room, you see 3 gibberlings staring at a pair of what appear to be skeletons on a throne. They're just kind of observing them. They haven't really touched them or gone up on the dais yet.
Mhm.
But there are 2 skeletons sitting on 2 thrones on a dais, surrounded by 2 armored statues and 4 banners. These banners show the elements of fire, air, water, and wind, it's fire, air, water, earth.
Hmm.
And then there are
What are
4
those?
there are 4 braziers sitting in the center of the room with no fire in them.
Mhm.
God is gonna crouch behind one of the braziers.
Okay, you are smart.
I
enough
would like
where you
to
can.
walk quietly. Can I be a little sneaky even though
Yeah,
it's
roll
bright
stealth.
because they're just not looking?
Maybe
Roll stealth.
sneaky? Maybe sneaky.
Trips on his new robes.
Yeah, so this gibberling here snaps his attention to you and just goes and then these 2 will move up into like a formation, and they've all got, they're all like looking at you, claws at the ready.
Not gonna lie,
He's
they're
just
kind of
gonna,
cute.
He's gonna put the torch out forwards towards them and like wave it around.
They immediately back
Not
up.
menacingly, just like swooshing it.
So as this one steps up to the dais, Victor, you see somewhat of a relatively common sight for you.
Mhm.
You see these skeletons stand up.
Oh.
Oh man, skeletons.
Great.
Are we fighting? Is that what's
Well-
So here's the
They
deal.
look rad.
Mhm.
I need everybody to roll initiative.
Uh-huh.
Okie doke.
Initiative.
Let me
God
open this up.
fucking
Yes.
God.
you
You know what? Maybe calling out to God will fix my dog shit initiative. Jesus Christ. What the fuck, dude? Oh, fucking. Yeah.
Let me just double check something really quick.
That's my second natural one in initiative this entire time.
Well, we've only been playing for a little while, so it can only get worse.
I mean, to be fair, at least it's initiative.
True.
There's so many worse things you could roll a nat 1 on.
Exactly. That's why I said it
Look
can
at that
only get
saving throw.
worse.
You know what? You're so right. I don't know what I'm complaining about.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're not the one who almost died from
Oh
one
my
hit.
Gibberlings. Okay, go ahead and.
Oh my gosh. God forbid you.
Victor
Yeah?
Vlakovic, you, sir, have rolled the highest initiative. It is your turn.
Cool.
What are you doing?
Great. I'm gonna chuck something at him. I'm debating what it should be because I've got one action. So
Got an
I
action and a
can't
bonus.
do the Pathfinder 1-2 of an oil flask and an alchemist fire.
So, I will say that
Mhm.
throwing like, if you don't throw it at a thing, but if you throw it at like the ground, throwing oil is an object action.
Oh, really? Really,
Yeah,
huh?
unless you're trying to hit something with it, it's an object action.
Okay, yeah. The oil's just trying to land in that general vicinity, but he is going to try and
So
hit
say,
something
like,
in there
right
with the.
here? In the dead center
Yeah.
of everything? Yeah.
Ideally.
Roll me just a ranged attack roll. So use it's a strength.
So that's just a d20.
So it lands right here.
Okay. It's close enough.
Hold on, give me one second.
he's
I'll
gonna-
show you the area
Uh-huh.
that the oil is in. Bloop,
Okay.
bloop, 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 bloop.
Awesome. All right, he's going to take a step closer and hope it helps. And then he's going to chuck the alchemist fire. Like, is that like a rank AoE when it drops?
Yeah, it does splash damage.
Okay. I think he's going to aim for that skeleton then.
Okay.
And let's try that again. Oh, God.
So it doesn't hit that skeleton. However,
Help.
roll
Yeah.
roll 3d6 fire. Okay, so it immediately incinerates these two gibberlings.
Awesome.
Burned to death. Poor guys. Honestly, unpopular opinion, I think they're really cute.
I don't know
think-
if it's unpopular. They are cute. They're just also very weird.
They're adorable as fuck.
You know what? He tried something and it kind of worked. So that's a win.
It did definitely work. However, because this gibberling is afraid of fire, it's going to attempt to go this way and then attack you. However, the skeletons are both going to get attacks of opportunity. So that's 1 and that's 2. Those weren't supposed to be an advantage. I will fix that. Advantage toggle. Okay, so an 11 and a 12 versus the Gibberling's AC. Gibberling has a 12, so the 13 hits. Actually, no, both of them hit because they both meet his AC. That Gibberling also dead. Immediately dead.
The skeletons
Yippee.
attacked the gibberlings.
That's it, right? We're good? We're chill?
No, the skeletons are also now going to start advancing on you.
Oh well.
You can't blame me for trying.
Aw, man.
Does this one walk through the fire?
No, it moved around and then walked.
Ah.
It skirted around and then came up here and is going to... Both of them are going to attack Victor at advantage.
Oh, great.
Oh,
Great.
Jesus.
Love that for me. Are you... Belle, are you trying to kill me?
I am not. I am... You're just holding... You're holding fire and they can't see in the dark.
Everyone should be holding fire. Like, that guy at least should be holding fire.
Sorry, you said that they can't see in the dark?
They can't see in the dark, but Victor is holding a torch.
I mean, I can't see in the dark, so... Not advocating for them to come to my direction.
I mean, if you're holding a torch, they're going to come to you. One of them's at least going to
Yeah.
come to you.
Yeah, because changelings don't have dark vision.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
So then not at advantage would... he still would have hit you.
Okay,
Which
kill
would-
me.
8
Yep,
points of
yep, I'm
slashing
down
damage,
again.
Piercing damage.
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
sorry.
Are you?
I am.
I would have... Jesus. It happens to the best of us, Pat.
Not every little baby level 1 can have 12 HP, unfortunately.
So
Yeah.
that's a 6 against Noma.
No, don't work.
And now it is God's turn.
God is here to save the day.
Oh, I need to roll
Yes, please.
initiative for how fast? I forgot to do that. All right,
I'd like to
You
fire
forgot
my...
Mr. Ham?
I did.
I'd like to fire my sling at the one that is closest to Victor.
Okay, roll attack, please.
Yeah.
Okay, so how fast would have gone after before the skeletons? So he will act after God. Yeah, 22 hits. Roll with damage.
5 damage minimum.
Okay. Is that all you got?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So it is. We are gonna have Mr. How Fast go. He's gonna come over here and use a healer's kit. Victor, you are healed for 3 points. You are conscious again. And
Yay.
he's going to get between you and the fucking skeleton.
Valid.
He pulls you back toward him away after he heals you, and he goes, "Stay back there."
He just
Knit,
nods.
it is your turn.
Yeah, I love that it did not catch my updated name. But that's okay. That's fine. We'll iron it out. Who am I? Who am I?
That's a good
Who am I?
I'm so sorry.
Oh, what the fuck is happening on my sheet?
Don't know.
Okay, I don't know why I did that, but alright. Sick. Catch these hands. So these hands are sword, and sneak attack wouldn't apply.
Alrighty. Go ahead and roll an attack roll. 5 slashing
7.
damage.
It's not swinging the sword. Noma is not swinging the sword with any sort of confidence or a knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Just swinging that shit like if their sibling was here, they'd be bullying them because their form sucks.
Yeah, totally fair. Fair and valid.
What am I doing? I don't think it's an
Do you have an
action.
offhand weapon?
I use 2 hands to do that. But I have dagger? Question mark?
Okay. Shift longsword into one hand, pull dagger, stab skeleton.
Stab.
16. Just hits, yeah.
7 damage. Telling this thing to fuck off.
It has 1 HP left.
That's my. If I had sneak attack, that would have killed it. Cries. That's my turn.
Victor, it is your turn. You have been healed and after being almost murdered.
Yeah, getting up from prone. Getting up from being prone.
You did get pwned.
Gonna instruct Mess to help that guy out by flanking. Flashbang, don't do damage, do it.
Nope.
Sorry,
Okay,
I'm still thinking about Pone.
Shut up.
Yeah,
Okay.
Pone.
He's got spell he can shoot at that remaining one just to knock it down.
Yeah.
So let's fire off a cantrip.
Okay.
Does that hit?
24 will hit. Yeah, roll damage. Yeah, it crumbles to pieces.
Cool.
There's one
And he's
left.
gonna I think flashbang. Let's flashbang that skeleton from there.
Okay.
So I don't know what I need to roll for that.
So it needs to roll a wisdom saving throw, DC 10.
Mhm.
Or be stunned for a round. Wisdom. That's a 10.
Ah.
That's
Okay.
double 10s, as a matter of fact.
All right. Then as an object interaction, which is free,
Yes.
does that look like it's still functional, the brazier?
Yeah, you can actually smell oil in it.
Okay, we're gonna light that shit on fire.
As you light it, this wall raises about 2 feet.
Ooh. Is it free to do more than one object interaction?
No.
No, okay. All right, interesting. Next turn then.
It is Master Samwise how fast's turn. Samwise is going to swing with his longsword.
I bet it's low.
Advantage.
Natural fucking 20.
Yeah!
Nice
Look
job,
him
Ham.
up!
So that is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 points of damage, and he just he bashes this thing until it is dead.
Fucking God. Look at you go.
Seeing that everything's dead. Fire.
Okay, 2 more feet.
Oh, he's very
I like
excited.
this one.
Okay, 2 more feet. It only look if you are less than 6 feet or 9 feet tall, you can get into this door now. Or 8 feet
Yeah,
tall.
fuck the last brazier. We don't need to light them all,
This
apparently.
one?
Comes over and lights it.
Ah.
Yeah, we're
Alright, well.
peering, looking
Okay.
with our
Onward we go.
eyes.
Well, God is going ahead.
Yeah, that's fine.
God knows it's safe.
God knows the rest.
God knows
God,
it's out there.
roll a dex save.
Oh, God.
God should have checked for
Oh,
traps.
God takes 5 points of slashing damage from a scythe trap.
Ugh. God has fallen.
Can you get up?
God has gotten up.
Okay.
Are you
God
good?
is dusting herself off and considering.
See, that's why we let other people go first.
Yeah,
We're-
well, you weren't going first. How many other people do we need before everyone
Oh,
else?
no.
Like,
You're allowed to go first. Anytime you want.
Yeah, exactly. So, scythe,
shouldn't-
can I steal that? Can we steal that scythe?
No, you cannot steal the scythe trap scythe.
Why not?
Oh.
It is back inside the ceiling again.
Should
Aw.
we check for traps? That's
You know,
Yeah.
There's one here, so do be careful.
It's actually where you're standing.
There's one here, so do be careful. I was here when you fucking killed me, or almost killed me with that.
No, I knew
Can
you
I
were
look?
advancing.
Yeah, you're right. I was in
Yeah,
fact
you can
advancing.
you can roll investigation just to investigate the trap.
That's
May
a
I
20.
help? Okay, well, you need my help.
So
Help me.
it does not
Do it.
seem-
Do it. Do it.
It does not
Aw.
seem that there's a way to dislodge the scythe, but it
Disappointing.
does seem to be a pressure point on a timer.
Can I would like to hop over this space.
Okay.
It's like only a 5-foot square, right? So I
Yeah, you
hop.
can just hop over it.
Mhm.
Hey, roll a dex
Okay,
save.
Victor's
Fucker. God damn it.
Victor's just observing this happening. He knows how to get around it.
You said that. I'm eating my own words here. Fuck you. 23.
You dodge 2 poison darts that shoot out of the air, shoot out of the wall.
How did God not set that off?
God's
I'm
short.
short, and I also don't weigh very much, so pressure plates and all that good stuff.
I can make myself short too.
Well, then why didn't you? Short is the best.
Jesus Christ. I'm gonna make this a different color. Make this fucking green.
Can that investigation roll count towards like keeping an eye out for additional traps?
So, Victor, one thing that you would know is that
Mhm.
jumping over this already activated trap was what triggered the tripwire that was above that trap that shot the 2 darts.
Okay.
That trap's
Cool.
still on a
He's just-
timer.
He's
It's
gonna
disarmed.
count down the timer and go when he knows it's safe, and carefully keep an eye out for other tripwires as he
So-
goes along.
As of right now, the trap is disarmed, but when that timer resets, then you will have to worry
Oh.
about the scythe again.
Okay. All right. Then he's gonna keep like an ear on that timer, like in his head. He's gonna count down while he's doing other things.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Like, have you seen Dr. Stone?
Yes.
He's just fully doing a Senku up in here.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so what you find here, God, is
God
another
seeks
door.
passage.
Another door. It does not seem to be locked. It has a pair of swords kind of engraved on the front of it.
I'd like to enter.
As you enter this room, what you find are 4 suits of armor: a set of chainmail here, a chain shirt here, a set of splint mail armor here, and a set of full plate here. A line of what appear to be ancient bronze swords. They look like Messer-style arming swords, like they're short swords, but they have a single like edge. And then 2 chests.
I do love a good chest.
Okay. Do the other 2? Do
Okay.
you 2 also advance into that room?
Perhaps I would like to, and maybe not get fucking deck saved.
Victor stands
Um,
outside of it,
Yeah, it's probably for the best if someone stay outside, just in case.
and he's looking around, and he's squinting. He's thinking.
Mm-hmm. So, God, do you open the chest?
Is it locked?
It does not seem to be locked.
Jingle, jangle, jingle.
It
I mean, this is someone's tomb,
does not seem to...
right?
Yeah, it is. Yes, this is, and you see the fucking old man now approaching. Yeah, this is a tomb, and this would probably have been the armory of the Knights of Prince Leon.
So we probably
Mhm.
shouldn't be taking stuff from it.
Every tomb needs a broom closet. That's why they call it a tomb closet.
I mean, he did say that the prince was missing or whatever, so I mean, if he's not gonna use them,
Well,
I-
Prince Leon isn't missing. He's entombed here. His son is
Oh.
missing.
oh, there's more than one prince.
Yes. His son.
See, I'm used to princes being mythical.
I see.
I'd like to open the chest.
As you open the chest, roll a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, I thought so.
Okay. So the chest, as you open it, you are able to jump back as the floor beneath you gives out, and 30 foot straight down are giant
Ooh.
spikes.
Good heavens, that could have killed me.
Oh shit. Maybe don't do that, actually.
Maybe we should, like, this is in fact we probably shouldn't be taking stuff from it.
It's an armory. Who traps an armory?
This is.
I mean, they are dead, so, like, they're not gonna use it. Just be more careful.
Yeah. Now I'd like to open the chest.
Okay. You absolutely can. It opens very easily. The floor tile on that once again opens like a trapdoor. As you're opening it from the side. And inside this chest is a cloak. It is a long, beautiful, like deep royal blue and silver cloak with imagery of the Lady of the Bulwark on it.
I'd like to wear that.
Okay. As you put on the cloak, it slowly but surely shrinks to your size. And Victor, if you didn't know it, you'd think that God walked right past you and like is gone, but when moving around, basically this cloak gives you half invisibility. You have half cover in your AC.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
he goes up and he's looking at it real close, ears perked, eyes wide. He's set down the torch on the ground, just using his dark vision.
Have you come to admire God?
Hey, DM.
Yes.
Is the timer still on for these, or is it reset?
It's reset.
Fucker.
So we're gonna.
You don't know that.
Yeah, you as a person do not know that.
You said this has an AC increase?
Yeah, give me 1 second. I'll get you the handout.
Okie doke.
It basically gives you an increase in AC equal to that of half cover.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not an AC bonus. That's percent chance miss.
Is that how
No,
it
that's an
works in-
AC bonus in
Hmm?
5e.
Yeah, in 5e
Fuck.
that's
I
a
don't know how cover works in 5e.
yeah.
Okay,
that's a
hold on.
Yeah. In
I only know Pathfinder's cover.
Yeah.
A target with half cover has a +2 bonus to AC and dexterity saving throws.
Okay, right.
Give me 1 second, and I will. I'm trying to get an image of what the cloak looks like, but I cannot, for the life of me, find it. It is just a deep blue, like the cloak is like a deep, almost a purple on the outside, and like a deep blue on the inside. And when you stand still, it essentially gives you, it like shimmers where you have half invisibility.
Hell yeah. What do you think of my new cloak?
I've never seen anything like it before or read anything about it. It's really cool.
Me neither, but it's a lot easier when you don't read.
Can you read?
I can. Of course I can read. I just don't want to. I can start anytime I want.
Why?
I mean, why can't I start whenever I want? Because I have free agency and power.
Why don't you read? Books are useful.
They're hard to find. Can't always get a good book.
Uh-huh.
Would you like to try this
Mr.
one? I don't want to fall through the floor.
No, hold on. I'm trying to prove a point. Mr. Samwise, you said?
Yes, that's me.
You read, right?
Often.
Okay. See?
Do you?
Yes.
Yes, as a matter of fact, I do. Why would you laugh there?
And you, down the hall, Anomia?
Huh?
No, ma.
What?
Do you read?
I assume so.
You assume?
See?
See?
You're the outlier here.
That one's on my... Hold on. No. That one's on my side. That's an assumption. They don't know. You don't know.
Okay.
You don't even know.
Hey DM.
Yes.
What would I roll to like try to get past this without setting anything off?
Dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Don't you want to come try the possibly trapped chest?
No, I don't want to rub it too.
There's a spare chest. I got a cute cloak out of mine.
And what, are you gonna narc?
No, I'm not a narc. Number one.
You can now.
What about you, Mr. Ham?
You can now see what the cloak. You can see what the cloak looks like and the things that it does in the handout for the cloak.
That's
Appreciate
as fuck. I rolled a 12.
You take 5 points of slashing damage from the scythe trap.
God damn. Ah,
Yeah.
fucker.
Well, now's the perfect time to go back. If you want to check the chest, now's the time.
Yeah, the
I-
timer should go for another minute.
So, like, is that it? Who all knows it's based on a timer? Just my question.
Victor, just Victor.
And he
Okay,
just
so you
said
don't
it
share
out
that.
loud
Okay.
that it's gonna go for like another, what, minute?
3 minutes. It's a 3-minute timer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Victor,
I'm
do you want to
good.
check that last chest?
Not especially. Hey, mess. Go open that carefully from the side.
Okay. I need you to
Can
roll.
Mess open the
I
chest?
need you to roll a dexterity saving throw for message.
Okay, well, its stats are all 10 right now. I don't remember what they were, so you know what? Let's find out. Oh, dang! Way to go, Mess.
Mess opens the thing, and he as he comes back over to you, very proud, trotting over. He's got a grenade in his mouth.
Oh my god. Okay. Oh, Oh, can Victor take it and throw it back in the? You know what, Victor? Okay, how long does
It's
he
not
have?
a live grenade. It's just a
Okay.
grenade. He disarmed
Okay.
the trap with that nat 20. He just brought you a bomb.
Oh, he's gonna pat Mess on the head. Oh, what a good kitty. And then he's gonna crack open the other chest from this angle,
Uh-huh. And
then he's gonna drop it down the pit.
okay, as you drop it down the pit and it hits the ground, you hear boom.
Damn it.
So you guys hear an explosion.
Well,
Well, guess that's the end of Victor. We'll have to set up an ofrenda.
Victor, inside
What's in the
inside
chest?
this chest is a book.
A book.
It is a
What do
book.
you know? Funny, we were just talking about that.
It is a black
won a
tome.
book.
It is a black tome with what appears to be an ankh on the front of it, and underneath that is a shawl
Okay.
or a sash. Rather, not a shawl. It goes around the waist.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bright green sash.
Okay. All right. He doesn't have time to look into what those are right this second because the timer's probably gonna go off soon.
Mm-hmm.
So he's just gonna take those and start like lightly jogging, but for him it's like a sprint.
Okay.
And he's gonna head back, trying to avoid the traps that he knows are there.
Okay. You can roll a dexterity saving throw because with the explosion and all that, you do need. I do need you to roll a dex save.
Oh, it
This
took
would be
too
really
long.
embarrassing.
the consequences of your own actions.
Okay, but hear me out.
Don't show.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
I'm not the one you have to bargain with anymore for Victor.
He
will
knows
not
where they
stand.
are,
Yep. Roll a
and the
dex save.
tripwire doesn't reset, does it?
Nope.
Okay, so can he just jump over where that one was?
Yeah, you can make an acrobatics check to see if you can get over it.
It's only 5 feet.
Well,
So that's
Victor,
a 9.
you take 5 points of slashing damage.
Is he dead? Again?
certainly not looking great with 5 damage.
Just once again, Sir Halfast kind of picking you up. Running out of these kits, my guy. And
He was trying to make it before the timer.
heals you for 2 points and then hands you a healing potion. Just drink this.
I'm just imagining Victor Tokyo
Okay.
drifting around the corner.
Roll 2d4 plus 4 for me. Alright,
9.
so 9 points of healing, so you're back at full. Don't worry, I've got like 10 more of those potions. You're gonna be alright.
Okay. How
Yeah,
about
pull
we
one.
sit down for 10 minutes?
Okay. Would
Exactly
you folks
10
be down
minutes.
for sitting down for 10 minutes?
Well, yeah,
Okay.
there's here. We've got a fresh thing of oil in this last brazier here, and we've got some leftover bear meat. Let's fry up some bear meat.
He did light that brazier.
Oh,
It-
oh yeah, that's
That's
right.
the most recently lit one, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that's
still
true.
burning.
I would
as
assume there's
well.
still. Yeah, okay.
Like all
Then
4
let's
of
do
them.
that.
All 4 of them are
Let's
still
deep fry.
burning. If they weren't,
Let's
that door
deep
would
fry
have
some
closed.
bear meat.
Okay, and when you ritual cast a spell, it doesn't cost a spell slot, right?
Yes.
Okay, then he's gonna cast Identify over 10 minutes.
Okay. So the book doesn't really need to be identified. Just opening it, you were able to see this is a spell book, but it's written in that runic language you haven't learned yet.
Okay.
The other one is a specific item, which is whose spell card I have not quite made yet. And it is known as the Green Man's Sash. It allows you to speak with animals.
Ooh.
And I will
That's very cool.
And I will have that ready for you in just a moment.
Okay. He's gonna look to the two party members who did not participate in the looting and try and get a gauge on how they're feeling about it.
About
The old man, looking at him,
Uh-huh.
seems to be uncomfortable just being here.
Okay, interesting. Victor is writing down stuff that he learns about all the things that he found, though.
Okay.
so, like, what are you trying to catch the vibe of?
How do you feel about the looting?
It's a tomb, so you probably shouldn't be looting a tomb.
Hmm.
But like, I'm not gonna narc, but I am just gonna sit here and go, really interesting choice.
I have put the spell card for the Green Man's Sash in the availability for everybody to look at.
Okay.
God shamelessly steals from the undead. Or from the dead.
Yeah, Victor doesn't respect the dead either.
That's how I originally played my little guy. Her brother would be very surprised at her. But it's fine. You live, you learn, you grow as a person.
How does it feel to realize that you're the voice of reason?
If you told her twin she was the voice of reason, she'd be very concerned. But yeah, are we short resting or just 10 minutes?
You're just taking 10
I'm making
minutes.
bear nugget.
A short rest.
Just a 10-minute.
A short rest is 30 minutes to an hour.
I mean, shit, we could take a short rest. Some of you are looking a little rough.
Deep fried bear nugget.
I will say that if you rest in the dungeon, there will be a chance of wandering monsters.
Aw, man. All right. Just exactly long enough to cast the spell, and then Victor stands up, all...
Victor, you do
Well-
have a medicine kit. You do have a healer's kit. You can roll. You can roll a d6 to heal either one of your companions.
Which one looks worse percentage-wise? Like,
So,
how much health relative to how much they've lost?
I'm currently missing 5.
and then so is
Noma is at half
Noma.
health.
Yeah, Noma has 5 HP out of 10, and fucking God has 7 out of 12.
So I would be able to last longer. It would be better to give to Noma.
Okay,
And then,
alright.
And then the other one will. Oh my God, no! He can reroll ones. So you heal 3 points, God, with 2Ds, and so
Why,
does
thank you.
Noma.
Yeah, Victor looks
Yeah,
very
yeah.
carefully what he's doing and imitates it exactly.
God, it's
Yes.
so good. I'm still a guy. I'm still a guy, Your Honor.
You're just a little guy, Your Honor.
Oh, I'm still a guy, Your Honor.
While
you
we're
do get-
chilling out,
Yeah?
though, real quick, can Victor talk to Mr. the Ham
Yeah, you can
while
talk
they're
to,
fixing
you
their
can
companions?
talk to Mr. Halfast, whose name I mispronounced earlier.
Aw.
fast, not hand fast.
Got a hand fat.
Okay, Mr. Halfast. Okay.
So, Mr. Palfast, you live in the woods, right?
Yes.
Interact with a lot of animals.
Often, yeah.
This scarf gives the wearer ability to speak to animals.
It's a sash. It goes around your waist, not your throat. And yeah, it used to belong
How do you know
to
that?
Lady Isolde. Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
You can accessorize however you like. A sash is a sash.
Now, is that just common knowledge to folks around here?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, it was.
Interesting. What kind of person was this lady Isolde?
She was
I
the.
would assume a merchant, yeah?
And he laughs. And he goes, "No, she was. She's technically the queen.
Oh.
She was the wife of good Prince Leon. He refused to take the title of king because he believed that people would see him as what he was different than he was if he did. And he was common folk before he became Lady Isolde's husband. So he didn't want to take the title of king. He didn't even like being called a prince."
And the lady?
She was our queen. She was kind and warm-hearted and so Victor, you've seen kind of how some people talk about their mothers almost. And
In a way that Victor's never done.
yeah, in a way like almost the exact opposite way you speak about yours.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like a wistfulness to this man's eye and the way he's talking.
Cool. So, without letting him finish, Victor hands him the sash and
Says, I think she would have wanted, if anyone, to have this view.
He kind of like grits his teeth and he goes, "No, Prince Leon was supposed to be buried with it. He gave it to her when they were married."
Yep. She had it. And you know a lot about her.
Roll insight, Victor.
uh-huh.
I'm also like right next to them. Could I also roll?
Yeah.
That's a
That
17.
sounds juicy.
God, you immediately know that that's his mom. Like, this is the missing prince.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she picked it up since she was in the very front of the building. Like when she was looking at the pictures, like, okay, yeah, I have a fucking idea of what's going on here.
And he just gently like puts the sash on. He's like, "Yeah, thanks. I guess I'll be able to put used to it. Better than it sitting in a box."
Suits you.
And then he just walks away.
Here, have some bear nugget.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I haven't had bear nuggets in a while. And he'll throw one in his mouth. Okay.
Ugh.
So, this is a very large door. It does not seem to be closed, or locked, rather. It is closed, but it does not seem to be locked.
Open?
As you open it, what you see is along the wall are torches. And about halfway down this hallway to about right here, all of them are lit, but everything after this hallway is unlit.
Okay. Can I do some kind of check to see if I can find traps visually?
Yeah, sure.
I would like to do
Can
the
I-
same.
I'd like to do mine, but mine's not visual. I'd like to do olfactory, sniffing around.
Okay. All of you can roll perception.
I must go performance instead of 5. Jesus Christ, I see nothing.
So God, you're the first one to
Yes,
pick
what
it
does
up.
God smell?
Kerosene.
I don't know why, but I kind of had a fucking feeling. Yeah, expect explosive gas of some sort past a certain point.
So no torches then.
Yeah, I'd say no.
Yeah, if anything, I'd cut off the rest for the room.
I'll put mine out.
No fire.
I'd wager it's just past where the torches end.
That seems likely.
Be stepping?
Yeah. Can God start taking these torches off the walls and like putting them out and like stuffing them in our bag for a while?
You can, yeah. You can collect 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 torches.
Wonderful. Consider these backups for you, Nova.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Of course.
Hard to see in the dark when you can't see.
Need me to hold your hand?
No. Fuck off.
I just put my hand on the left wall and follow it.
Thank you.
You can hold my hand
Best
if you like.
advice I can give.
I don't need to hold anyone's hand. I'm a functioning adult.
Oh wait, did that sound
God
sarcastic?
can guide you.
A little bit.
Mine was.
What's up?
Sorry, let me try again. You can hold my hand. Was that better?
I mean, now that I know it's not sarcastic, I guess that's just how you sound.
Fucking Halfast will look at Mess and go, is he normally like this?
Mess weaves around his ankles.
I would say Mess as a cat can now understand what he's saying.
Yeah. Okay, then Mess. Oh wait, yeah, because he's got the sash on.
Yeah, he's got the sash.
Then Mess can't meow, rattles her bones.
Okay. What idea is Mess trying to put forth toward this man?
All the fucking time, every day, every goddamn day. It's another fucking sarcastic quip, and it's another insult to another person.
He'll like gently pick the cat up and he goes, "It's okay. It's all right. I understand. My sister was
It's
just like him."
It's just like, I imagine it's just like a defeated cat shaking its bones.
Mess, are you fucking shit talking me?
No. He's calling you wonderful.
She does not fucking do that.
Yeah, yes, she does. You can't talk to her. I know exactly what
she's my
saying.
familiar.
Okay.
She can communicate simple ideas to me. Most of the time, it's dumbass.
I can get complex ideas because of the sash.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right, Mess? He says that down to the cat.
Mess loves him.
Mess absolutely melting in this man's arms.
Mess is like, you can call me Message.
No. Okay, so this next door is not trapped. It does seem to be open for you guys, and you can check out and see what is behind it.
Yeah. I'll follow God in.
As you open the
Hello.
door, God, you see 2 gibberlings, but there seems to be something wrong with them.
Oh.
Very specifically, they are dead.
Oh.
Where?
Rip.
Oh no, is this?
I want to investigate the corpses.
Does it still smell like kerosene in here?
No, the kerosene smell is gone. However, when all of you step into the room, the doors
Yeah.
lock.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
As the doors lock, the room begins to fill with poison gas.
Christ.
She's gonna start climbing at the very to the top of the armor, like gotta get up high.
Okay. What?
Around you,
I'm smart.
Around you, there are 4 vents where the gas is coming in, and there are 6 banners. The 2 banners in the middle are is a banner with with a shield and a faceless maiden standing behind it, and then on either side of those banners is a banner that corresponds with an element. So on this side is fire, on this side is water, on this side is wind, and on this side is earth.
Okay. So there's the 4 elements and a maiden that's faceless?
A faceless maiden with a large shield.
The large shield.
And
Okay.
in the rest of what's in this room are 2 armored statues and a brazier in the center.
Is the
Mhm.
brazier lit?
No.
Okay. The lady with the shield, probably the bulwark, based on the
Yes.
pamphlet Victor got, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That's
So
what the symbol is on this cloak.
there's 4 elements, and then the deity of the protection and the stuff like that. And some suits of armor.
Mm-hmm.
Could I do some kind of investigation?
Yeah. Roll investigation.
All right.
I'm gonna do the same.
Yep.
Okay. Oh shit. Where is it?
If you want, you can just help me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Too
Lynx,
late.
roll it.
You
roll
rolled.
at advantage. Lynx, roll
Lynx.
at advantage.
Wait.
All right.
See if you crit. See if you crit.
Oh,
Yeah.
hell
So,
yeah.
Lynx, not only do you find 4 buttons corresponding behind the 4 elements, checking inside the helmets of these statues, you see, in order from left to right, fire,
Mhm.
earth, water, air. The symbols in order
Okay.
from left to right.
All right. He's like kind of frantic, doing that frantic cat look with the wide eyes and the airplane ears, and he's going to run as fast as he possibly can to press the buttons in the correct order.
Okay.
That matches the order from left to right on the helmets.
Okay. So it would be fire, earth, water, air.
Okay. Fire. Earth. Water. Air. And he's huffing and puffing by the end
As
of
you
it.
do this, the gas starts to dissipate. The room starts to there. You can hear the sound of like vents pulling the air out, and the doors unlock on both sides, and the brazier in the center lights
Hey,
Okay.
as you are granted access.
you're our hero, Victor.
God. Don't just scramble up things again.
What do you mean?
Help, maybe?
That was helping.
No. Your hands were in the
I-
way of the things on the
Well, you were
helmet.
looking at the other one. You weren't even looking at the one I was on.
I had to look at them both.
Yeah. Here I was trying to thank you for doing a good job. And you're taking a piss out of me. I'm God.
God. God. Oh. love that.
And fucking Howfast will look at you, Victor, and go, "That was very, very astute. Thank you."
You did it. Good job.
I don't want to fucking die again.
I can imagine not. Yeah.
Dying.
This
Probably.
next door has the faceless lady with the shield on it. This is obviously a door that enters to somewhere important to the Lady of the Bulwark.
Victor's still complaining about how the air is too clean, everything's too bright, it smells like plants. He's feeling so unwell, everything's so much.
Oh, the air's too clean.
Oh, I love this crew.
Is the door locked?
No, it does not seem to be locked. It is a temple. Temples typically are not locked.
Mhm.
Inside this room, what you see is rubble along the floor here, in piles, and a large altar with 2 braziers on either side.
Where does it seem as though the rubble came from?
The ceiling. It is very clearly that the rubble came from the ceiling by the fact that there is light shimmering in through this room.
Where's that sunlight?
I'd like to look up the crevasse.
It is it just goes straight up to the like surface. There's moss kind of growing in from what was probably the hill over this tomb.
Is
See?
there
What's that
Are-
fuzzy green stuff? I don't know what that is.
It's called moss.
moss?
It's delicious.
Yeah. What?
You can eat it?
Yeah.
Some.
I mean, so
You can
wait,
eat
some
some.
of it. Yeah, don't eat all of it. Some of it will kill you. Some
That
of it
doesn't
will
grow
eat
where I'm
you.
from.
Some of it
It
will
can
eat you.
eat you?
Yeah, if you meet any moss that calls itself Crag, it'll fucking eat you.
Universal constant. Are the
I'm gonna need
things lit over
plant
here?
book.
No, they are not.
Crossing. You can cross over the rubble, right? It's fine.
Yeah, it's just difficult terrain.
Yeah.
Okay, so don't move. Don't move. Don't move.
Doesn't move. Stops moving.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Roll DC 12 Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Constitution. God.
You are
Fucking
paralyzed. Roll initiative.
Wait, everybody starts with an inspiration, right?
Yes, everybody has one inspiration.
Fucker. God damn it.
Rip.
No. Weeps, cries. If only I had a strong paladin to get me out of this.
I mean, I can give you my inspiration if you'd like it.
It's okay.
Okay.
I'll be alright.
Carrion crawler. Hoof.
Don't forget Mr.
Yeah.
Ham.
Yep, I do need to roll for him as well. Oh.
Oh god. Listen, no one got. I can't say this out loud, but like, if anyone tells,
Yes?
if anyone tells fucking Noma's brother, yeah, I got fucking paralyzed. Be like, are you okay? First and foremost. Secondly, you fucking idiot. How could you?
All right, so it's the carrion crawler's turn, and it's gonna attempt to fucking eat you.
Yeah. Might as
Uh.
well. In this day and age.
Does a 13 hit your AC?
No.
Okay, it cannot eat you. It only gets one attack. That is its turn. Up next is God.
God is
God
going
save us.
to. God is going to do her very best to try to do that. God is going to fire her sling at this thing. Do her very best to do some good damage. Yes?
Incapacitated. So I hate to act against myself, right?
Uh-huh.
Paralyzed. Paralyzed creature is incapacitated. That creature automatically fails strength and dex saves. Attack rolls against the creatures have advantage. Any attack that hits this creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature.
Take 9 piercing and 4 poison.
That's... well, doesn't kill me immediately.
You are under now. You are now under the poison condition.
I'm at 0, so...
Okay, so you're unconscious.
Yeah.
All right, God, still your turn. 10 will not hit.
Yeah. Flashbang.
Okay. That is a wisdom saving throw.
I'll also go
15.
light those things, since that seems to be a theme. Me gets fucking absolutely grabbed.
Wait a minute. Okay. Yeah. This is a stupid fucking idea. I assume the flashbang did not work.
No, it rolled a 15 for a DC for the DC.
Okay. She's going to start heading back through the door, hold the door open, and say, "Come get me, you fuck!" And I hope that everyone gets the idea of the plan on this particular... no, that's pretty fucking far away. I don't know. We'll see.
Distracts the bitch.
Are you
Oh.
trying to blow up the fucking carrion crawler?
The exploding it might not work, but getting it trapped in a gas room maybe.
That's totally doable. Okay, so Samwise Hellfast. It is his turn. And he is going to move up to attack it with his sword. Then he's gonna attack with 2 hands. Holy
Damn.
fucking shit.
See, this is the real pain about not fixing everyone's toggles, because that would have been a great crit.
It's beautiful.
So that is a double crit. I want everyone to know that that was a double crit.
Jesus Christ, fuck him up, baby.
So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 14 damage right off the bat.
God,
Damn.
jeez.
Immediately 14 damage from the critical. And this drops and he drops Noma. And now it is Victor's turn as he goes in and just kind of buries his sword in the side of this thing's neck and pulls it out.
Awesome. Okay. Is it like double movement to drag an unconscious body?
Yes.
Okay. Unconscious
the door.
body, go there against the wall.
And it will not take an attack of opportunity because it is more focused on not getting its shit rocked by this fucking warrior. And if you would like, Victor, you may use another one of the 4 charges of your healer's kit.
I actually have a cantrip that will just take a bonus action for now.
Well, yeah, I was going to say the healer's kit was also a bonus action.
Oh, is it?
Yep, the healer's kit's a bonus action. It's a d6.
Oh, then yeah, let's just do that.
It just
Let's do
has
that.
charges, is the thing. Yeah, so,
Ooh.
Noma, you're back up at 6 health points.
Yay.
Victor, you have 2 charges left of your healer's kit before you have to get it restocked.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm no longer unconscious. Am I still poisoned?
You're not paralyzed, but you are poisoned.
Okay.
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 So, Victor, you still have an action.
Yes, and I think with that action, he's gonna. How much HP does it probably have?
A lot.
Yeah, too much. All right, let's just do some classic magic missile.
Hell yeah, magic missile.
Whoopsie. Hack time. There we go. All right, so that creates 3 darts. They're all going at that one.
Okay, so 8 damage to this
Mhm.
carrion crawler, and it glares at you.
Yeah.
Noma.
Hold on.
Mhm.
I'm behind a pole first
Mhm.
off, so maybe don't kill me right away. And Mess gonna go over there and use the dodge action.
Okay. It is not focused on you, actually, Victor. It's mad at you, but you didn't do nearly as much damage as fucking Lord Hamfast. So... or
Do
how
I get a
fast,
turn?
rather. Noma, it is your turn. You're right.
Okay, sick. Hi, gang. Fucking. Oh, I hate that thing. Oh, I hate that thing. I hate it. Oh, why do you exist?
Wizards. Wizards are why
Oh.
they exist. Actually, Victor, how much would you have studied about, like, mad scientist wizards who try to play God?
So much.
So
He's
you would
fucking
know-
nuts for crazy wizards.
So you would
yeah?
know that carrion crawlers did not exist in the natural world until wizards, a wizard known as Bargle, evil old bastard, used basically the DNA of a transmutation magic and the DNA of a caterpillar and the DNA of a, like, creature from the far plane and combined them, and that made carrion crawlers. And then the carrion crawlers multiplied exponentially and ate him.
Ooh.
So if I'm here,
I would say you have half your movement because you were prone.
Ah, shit. So it was like 15. I still could have done it.
Okay.
Would I get
No.
advantage? God, I'd have to be right there, wouldn't I?
Yeah, you'd have to be right up against it.
Oh god, okay. So it's gonna take a while for me to get used to this. You don't get advantage if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it.
Yep. So you would get sneak attack because there are 2 allies within 5 feet.
18.
Yep, 18 hits. Roll damage.
3 plus 8, that's 11.
11, yes.
I'm just firing at it from here.
Alrighty. It is now the carrion crawler's turn. And the carrion crawler is going to attempt to bite Sir Halfast, who is able to just move the fuck out of the way and like beat it back with his sword. God, it's your turn.
Hell yeah. Okay. God is going to try to pester this thing with more slingshots while tactfully retreating.
Okay. Roll.
Essentially
an attack.
trying to encourage either the party or the group to start filing back. Not that it's necessary, but it might be a good strat.
Let me
11.
check its AC. Because it doesn't have a very high AC. No, that is just short of its AC.
Can I use my bonus action to animal handling it to offend it deeply?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Your mother is very bad at creating life. She's gonna skitter into the hallway.
And Sir Halfast will hear it kind of chitter back at you and go, "It said your mother's uglier than the shit under its belly."
Why are you translating its insults? That's hurtful, Belfast.
Just figured I'd let you know if y'all were having a yo mama
I don't
contest.
wanna
I mean,
At least we know the item's working.
Since Mess is right there, he does have advantage, and he will hit for another 6 points of slashing damage. And now it is Victor's turn.
Cool. Well, let's see. It's pretty low on health now. Or I could, well, you know what? No, that's stupid. Victor's smarter than that.
I mean, is he?
Okay, he's intelligent, but he's not wise. It's a risk, and it's calculated. You know what? Sure. All right. Let's do this again. The old 1-2. Chill touch.
Okay, that hits. Roll damage.
3
Three.
necrotic.
It's 3.
And can he like stand on top of Mess to get flanking bonus?
Yeah, he can. Also, technically, you would not have had to move in for that because Mess was right there.
Huh?
For chill touch.
Uh-huh.
You cast spells through your familiar.
He's also gonna do something else,
Okay. Oh yeah, no.
which
20 that
actually
hits.
should also be at advantage. Okay, we'll stick with that 24.
Roll damage.
8.
This thing is hanging on by a fucking thread.
Yeah.
Noma, it is your turn.
hey, what's up, dog?
Y'all did better than you did against the brown bear. And the brown bear's a CR1 creature, and this is a CR fucking 3.
Just
Oh,
goes to
shit.
show the roll of the dice.
Sorry, we're fighting
Oh.
a CR3 at level 1.
My thing should have been at disadvantage. Oops. That's okay. I'll make sure it's a disadvantage this time. I'm gonna take another. Well, I'm gonna.
So
Hang here.
if y'all had not moved through the center of the room, because I know a lot of the time you guys are cautious for traps, and don't move through the center of like lines of pillars, you would have completely avoided the carrion crawler. This was a completely
like-
optional. This is a completely optional.
So my thing was like, oh, light the fucking things up there. That's why I was gonna cross the way. I mean, hey, we clear a carrion crawler out of here anyway, so.
You were asked to clear the thing, and whatever workers would have come through here 10 is not enough to hit it.
Damn.
Carrion
Fuck,
Crawler's
blame the
turn.
poison.
Carrion Crawler's turn. Hey, Victor.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
6 piercing, 2 poison.
He's down
Mm-hmm.
again. He's down. Chat, he's
Yeah.
down again.
Victor, frail Victorian child, down. Hey, God, it is your turn.
That's
Victor is
me.
down
Oh,
again.
wow. Who could have foreseen this happening?
Again.
Fuck you. You didn't fall for my feint, and now you will die to a tiny little pebble. Fuck you. Damn it.
Miss!
Can I bonus action to throw a dagger?
Yeah,
Alright, cool. I'd love to do that, if that's chill.
you good?
I lied. It's not a dagger. It's not a pebble.
That will exactly
yeah.
hit roll damage.
Wonderful. 4.
You throw it goes to insult you back, and you throw a dagger through its mouth.
It's expecting a pebble and dodges the pebble, except behind it is a much bigger dagger.
When does the poison clear?
Uh,
Raise my hand.
you will have to take a long rest to clear that
Oof.
poison. And Sir Howfast will come over, and Victor, you will wake up in his arms as he feeds you a potion.
Victor's really red, but surely that's just from blood loss.
You heal 9
mean-
points.
I mean, typically you're paler when you lose your blood, but go off, King.
And he goes,
Cool.
that was a valiant effort, and good job on dealing a lot of damage to the carrion crawler. He'll just gently pat your face.
Thank you.
And then he will head over here to see what the others are doing.
Setting
You know-
Victor down or still carrying?
He's carrying Victor.
Oh,
Like
I
a
think I
rival
really
style.
haven't figured out. But there's one little thing I haven't figured out.
What's that?
Mhm.
Why is it that a princeling would say that I owe them money and hold me to it?
What do you mean a princeling? He sets Victor down.
Oh, nothing.
I mean,
Anyway, shall we go?
pretty obvious at this point that, like, you're attached to this place or the people in it.
Yeah. A lot of people are
Wait.
attached to the late queen and her
No.
husband.
The way you talked about the queen was the way most people talk about their mothers.
So I would
Not
like
a lot of
you-
people keep their. Not a lot of people have their portrait in this building.
Victor, I would like you. He goes, that wasn't my portrait. Victor, I would like you
Yeah.
to roll me insight because you very specifically know what what disdain for your father sounds like.
Oh.
He also talked about the king there, or the prince, rather. Sorry. Getting my royalty mixed up, because I guess they're real. You talked about the prince the same way I talked about my dad before I moved here, and now he's gone forever. Thank fuck.
Yeah. What of it?
So I'm guessing you are indeed little princeling. Not that I care, but also it's kind of cool to meet a myth in person.
I'm the queen's son, but I did not belong to Prince Leon, if that's what you're implying.
No, I mean, I don't really care that much. I just like solving things.
But yeah, so this is a royal bastard.
Aw. At least he's a hot one.
Right?
Jesus Christ.
Down, boy.
But yeah, do you guys
That-
light the braziers?
Yeah.
So as
After
you-
investigating them.
Okay, yeah, you investigate the braziers and you notice that there is kind of similarly to the enchantment placed on the braziers in the main hall. You get a feeling that these will also do something similar.
Okay. All right.
Yes, go ahead and light them. They're probably safe.
Let there be light.
And you are able to open this door here.
Ooh.
Okay, you guys check that out. I want to look more at this carrion crawler. I've read about them, but they're so cool.
Okay, sure. Go off.
Well, they're very gross, so be careful.
Inside
He's
this
he's
room-
making evil little cackling noises as he's like ripping his hands through the flesh and stuff.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
the fucking Sir Hellfast will stay with you just to make sure you're safe. As you kind of work your way through the carrion crawler, Victor, you find a sack full of eggs.
Oh, disgusting.
So as you enter this room, God, you are able to see 5 sarcophagi. And one in the very back has a large weapon on the top of it. It is a 2-handed sword. Looks to be made of that silverite material that the guy from the town showed you. And then, kind of, do you investigate the other sarcophagi?
I think she looks around, finds that this is a room full of sarcophagi and no apparent evil. Will turn around and say, "Looks like we cleared the place."
Sounds good to me.
I found eggs.
Shall we go investigate these eggs?
As
I
you
think-
do return to that room, you just see Victor holding a sack full of carrion crawler eggs.
Oh,
Grinning
jeez.
like the cat that got the bird.
Are you gonna be eating those?
He makes a face of disgust.
They are
Yeah,
kind of
I
a
agree.
delicacy in this area.
They
It's
are?
carrion.
Yeah,
It's a carrion creature. Don't eat it.
Yeah, they're not. They're rich people eat it. It's gross.
Well, maybe we can sell them.
They taste kind of like caviar.
We can sell
Oh,
them
I've
to
had
the
that.
rich people, and then we can rob the rich people when they die.
Well, we might be able to sell them to the inn, maybe. We could sell them for, I don't know how much these would sell for.
Let me see it, and he'll and Hellfast will hold his hand out for the egg sack.
From all the way over there.
Yeah, I'm just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Victor holds on to it close.
I'm not tossing it.
Yeah, no, he walks over to you. I'm just just have moved us over to the D&D table and not really paying attention to the roll 20.
Victor will hold it in his own hands for Hellfast to inspect.
And he kind
It's
of
his prize.
he kind of looks
his
over
own.
it. And
It's
he
precious.
goes, well, these are kind of far along in gestation. If you were gonna
Gross.
sell it, it'd be better to wait for them to hatch and then sell them that way.
Oh,
But there is a
I want to
chance.
learn how to incubate
There's-
carrion crawlers.
You just need a warming lamp. You probably get one in a basic
Fascinating.
alchemist shop. There's also a chance, however, that they will become a swarm, which is bad.
Okay, so we kill half of them, raise the rest.
I would say, you'd need to
2.
get a terrarium, for one,
Yes.
and heating lamps.
I've always wanted one.
And then yeah, you could gestate and hatch these.
Okay, all right. Shopping list, things to look into. Heat lamp terrarium, potential books on insect husbandry.
Yes.
I think the whole time they're talking about this, it's just Noma contemplated, what if I just stay in this tomb room while they mess with carrion eggs?
So you're gonna investigate the tomb room?
You know what? Yeah.
Okay. So in this room, there are 5 sarcophagi. This one reads, the plaque on it reads, "Here lies the good Prince Leon, ruler of these lands, and benevolent was he in life."
Mm-hmm.
In this one, it reads, "Sir Alvor Howfast, right hand of the king."
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Uh,
Ooh. Okay.
On this one, Sir Lydia Halfast, left hand of the king.
Yeah. Yeah.
On this one, Lord K. Leon, younger brother of the king. And on this one, Lady Isolde, wife of the king.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't say here lies like everyone else. This sarcophagus remains empty.
There's nobody put in here yet.
Nobody has been put in there. But you do know that the queen is dead.
Is
Probably.
this the only empty one?
Yep. Or no,
What
it's
were you gonna say?
this one and this one. Both of these two are empty.
But they're dead.
Yeah. Lydia Hellfast and Queen Isolde are both dead, but they're not in their sarcophagi.
Well, it's obvious, isn't it? It's because they're not guys. They can't be put in a sarcophagi.
It's gonna poke my head in here. Hey, when we're done looking at eggs, there's 2 bodies not in these tombs in here.
Well,
Do you think they're undead?
I was gonna say not every tomb is full.
But if they're dead and they're not in here, then that's kind of a problem, I
Was
assume.
Well, how do you know they're dead?
Was it the queen and the king's the left hand of the king?
Believe so?
Yeah, my mother's didn't get buried here. They got buried on an island.
Oh.
I think it buried there. It's a lot less interesting.
Disdain
Actually,
for the
never
man,
mind.
The disdain for the man in this coffin.
I mean,
Hmm,
shit, I wouldn't want to be in a tomb. I'd prefer an island.
yeah.
Okay, I just
Well,
wasn't.
I'd rather be in a tomb than an island.
I just wasn't.
Oh no, they
sure.
were entombed. They just weren't entombed here.
I was gonna say,
Also,
people take like weeks off of whatever their day jobs are just to go to islands.
also,
Why would they go to an island?
But they're pretty. People like the beach.
You were saying something,
mean-
Noma.
Sorry.
no, it's me out of character thinking that
okay.
there's definitely a family tomb for Victor's family, and Victor probably definitely has a tomb.
He's just hung
Okay.
out there before.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was.
It's
thinking
a
out loud.
similar situation. Victor's tomb will never be filled either, because he will not die in Barovia.
Yeah, I mean, I used to hang out in my own tomb all the time.
Like people are returned to nature.
Yes, goblin
I mean,
kind.
I would study there. It was quiet.
Goblin kind become trees, don't they, when they die?
Some of them.
You
If
can
they
turn
live
into
long
a
enough for it.
tree?
If I live long enough.
That's awesome.
We have to do this puzzle again to get out
No.
of here.
Certainly
Okay.
hope not. Not unless you blow out the brazier.
The kerosene smell is also gone.
Oh, good.
Well, I think we killed everything that we were supposed to.
You have successfully
We'll still
cleared
get-
out.
Paid.
Yeah, you have successfully cleared out the tomb of Good King Leon or Good Prince Leon, and
Well, doesn't it seem like he was all that good if he wasn't that nice to Halfast here?
sure. Yeah, no, absolutely. It's totally not that. It's totally not what would have happened if Sir Lancelot and Lady Guinevere ran away together. Which, that would have been a better story. People in the in the 18th century who wrote that story.
Stares at hypothetical camera.
But yeah, congratulations, you guys have solved my my dungeon puzzle. Thank
Oh,
you
yeah.
all for playing.
Thanks for having us.
Effectively, we have finished session, and you can add 5 gold per character into your inventory.
I
Wonderful.
would like to offer that gold to Halfast if he follows us.
He will not. He will bid you farewell at the edge of the forest.
Can I offer him 5 gold before we part?
He looks at you and goes, "Why are you giving me gold?"
Well, we were offered a reward for this, and you did a lot of the work.
I'm okay. I think how funny it is that that old bastard needed my help, and his tomb being desecrated by giant insects and gibberlings. This is reward enough.
Well, now he can rest with them.
Exactly.
I'm not going back to clean up that shit.
I'm pretty sure the halfling will do it.
Yeah, whatever. Well, it was a pleasure to meet you,
It was a pleasure to meet you too.
which I don't say often.
If you ever,
You are a genuinely interesting person.
well, thank you. I appreciate that. If you ever interested in just having some tea or eating something, fresh made out of the forest, my house is about right around where you found that bear.
Oh yeah, you should meet my friend.
Yeah,
I feel like you would get along.
bring him out to see me, and I'll meet him. But I'm technically not allowed back in town.
What, were you banished or something?
Yes.
Yeah, that was the joke.
I don't think he's.
It
joking.
kind of went over my head. That sarcasm. Yeah, I get you. But yeah, thank
Alright.
you.
Bye.
And he will leave and head back into the forest, disappear into the forest from whence he came.
Gone, but not forgotten.
But yeah, you guys can re-enter the tavern and kind of mess or fucking Felix will look over you guys and go, Victor,
yeah.
hey everybody, why does Victor look so fucked up?
A lot of shit. A lot of shit happened.
I died a lot. Just a little bit.
You
Carrion
went
crawler.
unconscious.
Some gibberlings.
Look, I'm poisoned, and you don't see me complaining about it.
Bell,
Oh,
Bell
and the
will-
living dead.
Bell will approach.
Oh, you should
and
complain.
go-
It feels a lot better when you do.
Bell will approach and go, so, how was your expedition?
Fucking awful. Never make me do that again.
No hiccups whatsoever.
I cannot promise you that I won't make you do it again. However,
We fixed
what I
the
can
problem.
do, yes, thank you. What I can do is pay you, and she'll lay 5 gold in stacks for each of you.
Nope. Keep your money. Consider this a debt repaid for saving my ass.
No, Victor, you're gonna need money.
Is this in addition to the previous 5 gold, or is this the previous 5 gold?
She gave you 3 for supplies, and then this is the 5 for payment.
I mean, like earlier when
I said add
5
5
gold
gold.
was given.
Yeah, this is that gold.
Yeah.
This is that gold.
Okay,
Mhm.
I thought so.
Victor quickly does some math and then accepts.
Okay, yeah, because this won't be the only mission I ask you to partake.
I'm gonna go
I've
lay down.
that sounds
Speaking of,
great.
How are we on experience? If you don't mind my asking.
So I was about to. I will let you know at the end of session, but yeah. But yeah, no. Bell just goes, "Don't worry, Victor. Not all of them will be go out into a forest and clear out a desolate tomb. Some of them will go into cities and clear out sewers."
I'm not
Hear
doing
that?
that.
Sewers, glamorous.
She says this. It's very clear she's joking.
The bear.
Go ahead.
He knows.
How far is the barony of Nyx from here?
10
Out of
days
curiosity.
ride. 10 days ride north.
Oh,
Horseback or
okay.
walk?
Horseback. It's twice that walking.
Ugh.
Alright. Well, I'll look. Thank you.
There are always carriages that you could take.
Mhm.
Vivid flashbacks of being hit by a carriage.
Yeah. I'll take my chances.
But yeah, no. Thank you all for your service. Leon would be grateful if he were still around.
Well, I don't know about that.
He would. He would. He doesn't. He was a kindly old man. He was kind of mean near the end, but he was a good man for most of his life.
If you say so.
Divorce hit him really hard. He was a
Oh.
mean old codger after a while.
No. More people should get divorced.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no. It's good to see you. It's good to see you guys alive. And
Yeah, now.
what do you mean now?
I mean, did she miss the part where I just said I almost died 3 times?
Yeah, but you weren't dead. You were mostly dead. There's a difference.
I mean, yeah, technically slightly alive. However,
I'd have just taken
mostly
you to my
dead.
friend. I'd have taken you to my friend Miracle Max. You'd have been fine.
He's grumble, grumble, grumble.
Listen, you're fine. You're alive. You got that going for you.
For now.
You'll be fine, Victor. I promise. And Felix kind of leans forward and goes, "Oh, you'll be fine. He'll be fine because I'm going with him next time." You see him strapping armor onto his chest and shit.
Where'd you
God,
get that?
I worked for it. The old lady, and it's rusty. It's older looking, but it is like basic soldier's armor. As a matter of fact,
Oh.
it even kind of looks Barovian.
You know, I discovered that princes are real today. So maybe knights are too. Could be my knight in rusty armor.
He giggles and goes, maybe. And the bartender goes, "Yeah, knights are real. We actually have
Wait,
a
shit?
Yeah, we have one in town.
Yeah, it happens every 12 hours.
It's goodness gracious. No, there's the head of our city guard is a knight to Baron Arthur.
Ooh. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Have you heard of the term burgomaster before?
We have, me and Smithy have very specifically.
Mhm. Okay. Do you know what that correlates to in like your noble stuff? Because I know when you have knights and stuff, it's
Alderman.
different.
Alderman, slightly above a town mayor.
Alderman.
Mm.
Interesting.
Burgermeister, Meisterburger.
But yeah, no. Me and Smithy left place where burgomasters were a thing.
Oh shit. Are you guys from
And then he does this. He does his stupid little vampire fangs with his fingers.
May the devil die a horrid death.
and rest in shit?
Damn right. And she sits down a very large mug of ice cold beer for Victor.
She gratefully accepts.
I have no idea what these guys are talking about. I've never heard of a Barovia a day in my life.
There will be a few
Well-
NPCs that are from Barovia. Not all of them, but like at least
Yeah.
But some folks from this plane are rescued from the mist by Barovia.
Aw.
Or from Barovia? Yeah. Rescued by the mist
uh,
of this world against the mist of the other. Because the mist for this world just kind of really fucking hates the Barovian mist.
How much does anyone know how much a horse costs?
That depends.
A lot.
Do you want to buy or rent?
How much is it? I imagine it's not cheap. How much is it to buy a horse?
200 gold pieces.
How much is it to rent a horse?
Depends on how many days.
10?
Why do you want to go to the city?
I have somebody there. I'd like
But you
to
don't
go-
remember your name?
It's 100 gold to rent it for a 10-day.
I don't need to tell you anything.
Or you can steal it.
If you steal one of
Steal
my
is right.
horses,
Don't.
Telling
I'm
me-
not talking to you. Shh, 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 shh,
I'm not.
shh.
I just want to. I don't need to. Listen, I know, like. Oh, I'm losing my voice now, which is probably a good time to end session. Probably.
Yeah.
It's.
I've decided I no longer care and intend to get inebriated. Good evening.
All right, have fun. I'm gonna go sleep this poison off.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you, you guys, for playing. Have a wonderful evening, everybody. Bye.
Bye-bye.